All right, we have everyone's initiative. So let's real quick talk about what happened last time. We
Once I got it.
Yes, we know we're being recorded. Hold on.
I have to go through and do all of that right now, so I'll just use this.
Okay.
Instead.
So last time you guys had a couple of things happen. One of the things that you guys did was managed to escape blame for the burning of Iris Hill.
Because we didn't do it.
Whatever.
So
So you joined in the crowd of gawkers that came to watch the Count's Manor burn down. And we're like, well, you guys are all like, damn, that's really burning, isn't it? It's really going down there. I wonder what happened. Must have been a bad water heater or something.
Somebody had a bad day.
Yeah. So ultimately, a couple of things happened, right? So you basically set aside. I mean, there was a bunch of townspeople who thought these guys are trying to kill the count. But Constable Cecil,
Vouch for us.
vouch for you guys, basically said these guys are not it. And then later, at the burning of Iris Hill, Constable Cecil comes over to you and says, "I'm going to do this." She essentially deputizes you and creates. You guys become new constables of Threat. And the first part of your job was to
most unearned title of all time.
exactly. So the first part of that is you guys are like, she's like, disperse these people, you send them back, and everything sort of is going okay. And you know, then you guys go.
I am still in ZB.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, please open those because I'm gonna have some as well. So you guys come back, and so the town is sort of discombobulated, right? The Count's Manor has burned down, right? Things are crazy. You guys are getting, you guys briefed Sasania from the Sleepless organization. The Sleepless Agency. No, basically this is what happened. To greater or limited extents, because I'm pretty sure if I recall correctly, you guys weren't 100% honest with Sasania. Talk about how
Not 100% honest?
how you guys were like the primary cause of the manor burning.
I think you're being
We're being maligned here.
right.
People lie.
I mean,
I think I feel like I'm being generous, you know, that kind of stuff. You guys actively.
No, we're
engage
being
in discussion.
maligned somehow.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say she did quite literally put a fireball to our heads and threatened to kill us.
So that was later.
Okay. I
That
mean,
was that, you talking about Cecil in Cecil's office?
yeah.
I haven't got to that yet.
Oh well. Sorry.
Yeah, he pretty much did all of it. He's the cleric.
It was me and him, or my previous character. That
Yeah, he died in the ulcer bubble.
Now, understand this, Mike. I had no spells left other than a couple of things. That's the only thing I can.
The really rescue with the Kool-Aid Man vinegar.
You did it was fantastic. So she ran through a wall. He lived, ran through a wall to save Jax.
To save
Me.
Oh, to save him. Okay, I thought it was Jax.
Nope.
Ran in there and just destroyed people.
so good.
It was really good. I actually had to go. I had to go to the cardboard and cut the piece out of the wall.
The next thing was the basement because the zombie was right next to him.
That's true. Yeah. So there was a lot of. All right. So you guys get back to town. You brief Sasania. And you're deputized, and then Cecil calls you to her office at Fort Hale Course, and you guys go to her office, and that's when you guys get the impression. So Cecil has been an enigmatic character throughout much of this.
Yeah.
At first, you were guys like, maybe she's right, maybe she's wrong. Who's this? I don't know. Can she polymorph? It's been a whole ordeal. You get in her office, and she has set the office up with a fail-safe device, basically an entire barrel of lamp oil, and she has a wand of fireballs in her hand and says, "If you guys do anything crazy, I'm lighting the whole place up."
No.
And you got the impression that maybe she was not super afraid of lighting the place up because maybe she's immune to fire, but we don't know that.
When he uses
She basically makes you guys a deal. The Yellow Witch, who she hates, is in the bowels of the wreckage of Iris Hill. You guys go and get the Yellow Witch, kill her, bring back proof that you killed her. She will, in turn, give you guys Matthew Conning.
Right.
Mike's
Okay.
like,
Yeah.
Wow.
this is gone really off the rails.
Yeah, strangely, very
Yeah, that's a doppelganger, right?
Well, you don't know if she's a doppelganger. She's certainly changed in front of you. So when you guys were in Iris Hill, back when you were fighting the Hound of Tindalos, You saw a creature who was 7.5 feet tall, female, but covered in like silver. And with, instead of hands and arms, she had these big sort of swords or blades as arms. And she was chopping up people, but she didn't want to mess with Hound Tindalos, she backed off. When you guys were in her office, as you're sitting there, one of her arms kind of disappears and extends out into one of those blades.
Yeah.
Indicating to you guys that she's like, you guys have seen me, you guys know I'm not Constable Cecil.
Yeah.
Because Constable Cecil was a real person
Right.
beforehand, so she's obviously, well, taken over or replaced her in some way. But she doesn't like the Yellow Witch, because the Count brought in the Yellow Witch and.
We were her to replace Cecil, but we can't replace Lord. What's his place?
We can't,
Yeah, why can't we be Justice Day?
because we can't morph into a person they trust.
The the levels of aristocracy are very.
Very complex.
All right, so she makes you do. You kill the Yellow Witch. I will get Matthew McConaughey for you. You guys agree to this, and you head back out.
It makes sense in context.
So Matthew McConaughey. So just to give you Matthew McConaughey is an NPC. His name's not really Matthew McConaughey, but when I do him, he's like,
I will just put down the total, because we're gonna.
Alright.
All
If
right.
anything, I'd
And
actually
so,
write it all down, like.
Tracy dubbed him Matthew McConaughey, and it stuck.
Yeah, because we're not.
So
gonna-
now it's Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
And Tracy hates Matthew McConaughey.
Oh, yeah.
She hit him in the nuts with the plumb bob.
Knee.
That's his knee. She took out his knee.
Oh, the knee, right, I thought she
wants
went.
his other knee,
Yeah.
really bad.
She wants the other
He
knee.
does.
I'm gonna take that name.
Halfling, rogue.
Heavily rogue.
Well, one of the things that she had
She's a
stuff.
rogue in the party. I'm not here.
She's a rogue. A rogue.
I'm in the background. I'm not, nothing important.
So Jax and Elib are friends. Elib's an enormous half-orc. Half-orc. Jax is a kobold. They literally commissioned a leather worker in town to build them a master blaster thing.
Yeah. Nice.
Which they have, and they are using.
And we use, yeah.
So anyway, you guys agree with Cecil that, and she's like, and then when this is all done, you guys leave town. I'll make sure you have all the arrangements
And we're okay with that.
and let me do what I'm going to do. And you're like, okay, that's fine. So you guys go back to the wreckage of Iris Hill. The place is destroyed, which you can see from the torn cardboard.
Yeah.
Although there are some places that aren't as destroyed as others. One building was perfectly fine, and you guys found that guy in there, Daleen and Asa. So you guys found Asa. Now Asa
was a little bit touched.
Asa was a little bit touched but even weirder than that, because Asa is like, they find him and when they find him, he's upstairs in the thing, and he's sitting at a desk, he's talking to himself and occasionally writing on a piece of parchment. They go up and look at the parchment, it's just scrawls, it's nothing, it's gibberish there. They talk to him and he immediately becomes this like very solicitous host, right? Oh, welcome, let's have drinks, that kind of thing. And so he's been doing that. So they take Asa with them back to Fort Hale Course and essentially hand him over to Cecil and say, this kind of thing. But the curious part is they run into this guy in the unburned building that's on the court thing. They remember he was killed in the fracas that took place, the multi-hour fracas by the Hound of Tindalos. They saw his body.
Good times.
Back or it's on him.
Either they brought back, it's not him. Now they tested him in various ways, but they couldn't. If he's like faking it, they couldn't test it. As far as I could tell, he was legitimately sort of discombobulated, but also did not recognize them from before. They actually spent some time with him, talking and things like that. He would have, if it was him, he would have recognized them. He did not recognize them. So basically, they brought him back to Fort Hill Coast and dropped him off, and he's been doing manual labor for Cecil since then. Helping Cecil, yeah, Cecil. And then they come back here and they're like, all right, they pick through the detritus and find a way down into the basement. And you can see those stairs over there is how they got in, various kinds of things. Now they're in what is essentially the Count's family crypt. And they go in there and there's somebody working. Somebody's working in there. There's a person sort of hovering over one of the sarcophagi, and there's a body laid out on the sarcophagi with some sort of machine on it, some sort of thing. And occasionally the machine's like, that kind of thing, and making noise. they turn.
Dr. Frankenstein.
Yeah, it's very Frankenstein. They say, hey, we're here, you know, that kind of thing, you know, get the creature's attention. Turns around, it turns out to be Winter, who is the person from the previous book
The asylum.
who helped them at the asylum. And she's like, you finally made your way down here, but you're not gonna interfere with our plans.
Is that Winter?
That's Winter. And that's kind of where we start. Now, Winter enacted, or something enacted, a hypnotic pattern in the back. Now, all the people who were affected by the hypnotic pattern are not here tonight. So I don't know if I should even leave it on there because you can't redo it, but
So besides Tracy, who else?
You know what your login is for?
Off the top of my head, I
No.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
yeah. So it's Tracy, Doug, and then some
And
people you
everyone's
see here.
there. Okay.
And that's sort of where we start.
Doug is playing a healer.
Then if you
Kind of.
want to
So
be
if
nice, we have
you
to
say,
totally write about that.
Doug, will you heal me right now with your healing spells
There's a 20% chance.
to
that
me?
Maybe might do it.
He might do it then.
There's
So
a
it's
20%
kind of like,
chance
it's
that
kind
you
of like
will.
Salinas in the El Cafe.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sweet. I'm not that kind of
He'd be
healer.
like, sure, let me kill these 3 people and then I'll be right over on the other.
Salinas would at least acknowledge the request.
The request, yes, he would.
Be right with you.
I'm just gonna kill these 3 people right here and then I'm there. But I'm bleeding out. It's okay, I'll kill them.
Instead, it's gonna be like, well, nobody needs my help, so I'm gonna just turn around and go off into this other room by myself.
That has happened at least 3 times.
Yes.
Because fighting on 2 fronts is always fun.
Works out well every time.
You know, the thing about playing with Doug is that regardless of what kind of character he plays, you can always guarantee that Doug's gonna play Doug.
Yep.
He makes them fun.
Doug brings an element of chaos everywhere he goes.
Like I said,
Oh,
it's fun.
One of Doug's charms.
Oh, to Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
Alright, so you find yourselves in this crypt, and it's essentially, it's the burial vault of Count Lowls' family. There are sarcophagi all around.
People are dying to get in.
Wow.
But it looks like Winter has this kind of corpse on the slab, and she's been blasting this thing with some sort of necromantic energy, trying to make this thing work. And then she turns around and says,
Ask her if she's.
Evil!
Turn it off and turn it on again.
Yeah. Is it?
Turn it off. She's trying to turn it on again.
So she says kind of sweetly, she's not even facing you guys at the point she talks.
Right.
She's still working on things. She says, you made a grave mistake returning here. Count Lowls should have finished the job of sacrificing you instead of sending you to that doctor.
Lulz.
Lowls. Count Lowls. You won't interfere with the Yellow Witch's work any longer.
What about the Yellow Brick Road? Can we interfere with that?
So correctly assuming that she falls under the cultist of pastor category as
Mhm.
far as
I mean, it's a moderately safe bet, yeah, sure.
End of year, something like that for you.
It's bad for everyone who is cultist.
Yeah.
and she's a human.
Yes,
We're up.
To our knowledge.
we are sort of up. So we're in initiative. So any questions, problems before we jump into comment?
Can I cast it over?
Libby's just said.
What can I start on fire?
What can I kill
I want to
first?
call for your dismissal.
What is dismissal?
You used to say that.
I used to call it, yeah, charges of malfeasance and calls for my dismissal.
I jumped in. I call for your dismissal.
It's yours. Take it. All right. Hearing no questions, Elib, you're up. What are you gonna do? Please don't hurt my NPC. These NPCs.
Well, Bloodridge,
She's gonna do a knowledge.
Well,
She's gonna do a knowledge.
5-foot step
Okay.
to a dex.
Let me think about this.
oh, yeah.
I said shred.
And murdered?
Okay.
27 and 26 to hit.
All right, those are both hits.
Oh,
Is this gonna be the shortest villain monologue ever? Probably.
No,
no.
come on now. Already reaching in my bag of tricks.
Oops,
We've had a few of
these
those.
ones don't go yet,
Chuck using the
cause I'm not big yet.
team on Batman's daughter.
Oh, yeah.
Probably first
Oh,
one,
yeah.
like, boom, you get stuck down to wherever it is. This account's over.
Hey!
That was.
That was the boss fight in book one.
That's out of curiosity, I'm just broke
Take my face
right
for that,
now,
right?
right?
That's. next
Wait a
You
minute.
ready for the
I couldn't
damage?
next month.
Oh, boy, actually, yeah, hold on, let's hear this, shall we?
50
I had that.
Ooh, okay, that is a lot.
I really wanted to use that.
Not gonna be enough
You wouldn't
killer.
let me.
Well, see, because you didn't tell us.
What
I
a
didn't
great
really
spot.
I know.
But if you said, hey, I got this, it does this, and we're like, oh, yeah, we'll help you use that, but no.
So it begins.
How much? 54?
50.
50 even.
50 even.
Still.
Okay. Alright, you clout into this creature and a couple of things
Yeah.
Actually, like the fact.
you notice.
Trust me.
Alright, you're
Also,
used
trust
to,
you.
let me, how do I phrase it? You're used to hitting things with an axe. So you have a general.
This is a meaty pump, and this isn't giving me the meat color.
No,
Well,
it's
that's okay.
almost as if
All of
the
us want
pieces
that.
are
You guys, we-
recoiling away from your axe in ways that a normal human would not be.
Here's a hotter sister.
So it's like you hit the creature and it's like the ribs split apart and the organs retract to try so that all you're hitting is sort of like this moderately dense fleshy stuff. Now you're hitting it and you know you're doing damage, but it doesn't feel like it normally feels. Where you hear the crunch of ribs and the snap of spines and the glurk of internal viscera.
Yeah.
This is something. It almost feels like everything's retracting away from you when you hit.
She's used to that, everyone. That she could probably. go
Well,
up against.
personality goes a long way.
Probably.
Hold that thought.
Go ahead.
Yeah, gotta take a. Don't look at my book.
I'm so looking at it.
Right.
As soon as I can.
You're in the harness, so you would have moved up with me.
You're in the harness.
That sounds worse than it is.
No, it's not. It's great, actually.
It's a good thing.
It's like, go ahead and approach me to do something. Oh, wait, you don't want to?
More pleasure than pain.
I'm sitting in the harness. Come at me, bro. Come at me.
Come at me, bro.
Yeah. What you gonna do, bitch? No.
So do you do spells from like crossbow bolts or something, or do you really just sit there through combat and just?
Well, usually it doesn't take long.
Right.
I mean,
He does
he
one
does
thing
slaughter though.
beautifully.
Be big.
It's really only just calm and know that.
And I go from doing 1d12 plus 10 damage per axe swing to
Just something that obviously is
3d6
rule
plus.
3d6 plus.
Let's just call it being very efficient.
3d6 plus 12.
So you can use the line, I do one thing, it's stupid, but I'm gonna do
No,
it.
it's not
Oh,
stupid
it's
at all.
very much not stupid. It's brilliant and I'm great at it.
It's done insanely well.
Picked on and messed with and yeah, and just, well, I mean. I never deserved it.
No, you probably
Never
could.
said it as much.
But I was in an alley about to get beat up by like, 4 humans one time and she came and said, what are you doing? She doesn't like bullies. He doesn't like bullies.
We'll get
so
there someday.
He beat up those poor bullies.
I doubt
And I
it.
said, we are going to be your best friends forever.
It's been years.
We're trying really hard.
It's been years.
We're trying really hard. It's not happening.
We're cousins.
He's got a copper dragon.
Yep.
Ascendant, Copper dragon.
Yep.
ascendant.
So what's your wisdom or intelligence?
Average. Average.
I was both making sure you were doing a shiny thing.
No, we're both descendants of Thalaxel, which is a copper dragon known to be around Magnamar.
What's the town that we're in?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Hold on. Oh, no, that wasn't a drink.
That's a great name for a town.
Sorry, man.
For fuck's sake.
Someone was in a bad mood when they named that.
Right.
Sorry
Why did we end up here for fuck's sake?
about that.
People wanna come here.
Hey, come here.
Sorry about that. It was not directed at you.
Okay.
All right,
I
so the
appreciate
first
you.
thing is when you hit this creature, out of Winter's mouth comes an extraordinarily long tongue. And by extraordinarily long, I mean something akin to 3 4 feet.
Longer than her tentacle?
Yeah, longer
That
than,
is-
Well, how long is your tentacle?
8 feet, because I'm not.
No, it's not longer than that. It's more like 3 or 4 feet.
I know
It just
you're
comes
thinking
rolling out.
Mine's bigger.
And then it
Yes,
comes,
I'm so hungry.
and then it comes up and kind of like smacks you across the fence, or tries.
I'm in trouble right now.
What's the shit?
We're getting the, monitor in.
28.
Oh, wait, yes, you do.
I think we're doing
okay.
Alright.
I was like, alright.
Alright, so 10 points of blood.
Yeah.
As soon as we stole all those wands.
And then I need a fortitude save.
I think the death things, the mud was supposed to just be.
As you feel your limbs start to harden and become less.
25.
25, alright, you made it, so you only lose 1 point of dex strain.
Your limbs are
Oh,
something.
then
Cool.
the creature sucks back its tongue up, screeches at you, its mouth drops open way down the line, goes, and it moves up to the ceiling, where it begins scuttling across the ceiling.
Oh, that's the ceiling.
So it's not as pretty as that anymore.
Yeah, how high is the ceiling?
11, 12 feet.
Okay.
I don't,
So
that
how
kind
many
of
reach?
reach with the great axe,
Oh, right.
going up
I
over
know.
the head.
Going this way.
Or if not.
I'm about
you got
5 feet off the ground.
Well, I
it's
know.
still theoretical.
You could be able to.
So it's actually upside down, so it leaps upward and grabs onto the ceiling and begins kind of going backwards, and its head is turned around and looking at you.
I can still get
Keep it
back
on
up.
opportunity.
Well, it's its move.
Can I also get the bags of the cables out?
And
Yeah.
it's moving through a threatened square.
As is mine.
I'm 6.5 foot tall without
Yeah,
a large.
alright. I'll do, yeah.
No,
I'll,
no, the,
yeah, let's do it.
the cables for the monitor.
Ah,
Thank you.
27 to hit.
that'll hit.
I'm sorry, 28.
No, that's-
and
that's
then kind of crap damage, it's gonna be 12 plus 3 is 15.
15, okay, got it, got it.
15.
Can I take?
You have to
my
do
actions of
anything.
I don't think so.
Well,
You
I
can
just realized
burn
that
cult
I put it down
past
here.
it.
Don't, but just leave it, yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was talking
No,
about.
yeah,
Oh,
talking about
okay.
Alright, that's
Not through your threat.
what she does. Ruud, you're up.
You're up, Ruud.
Right. Is it because she's? Whatever, doesn't matter. I'm not even sure I would be able to take the attack anyway.
How tall are you?
I'm not that
I'm
tall.
5'11" and I have a 10-foot spear.
That'll work.
Well, the mystery that I chose, I don't know if I'm able to make attack of opportunity in the first round or not, based on the wording. Because it seems like I'm only able to take like one action during the first round of combat.
I'm gone.
So I don't know if that.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Is it my brother Richie will be here? Mindy's gone also.
See, I'll leave it at this.
I'm
Anyway,
gone too.
Huh? He's gone too.
so are we even doing?
Ruin is going to begin.
I don't know.
Not
I'm
that.
listening. Go ahead. What does Ruud do?
He's gonna start singing a song to try and inspire courage.
Okay.
You guys can do it.
Are you
Uh-huh.
doing it? Just be.
This
you two
inspire
and
courage for
Zach.
everyone.
So it'd have to be at our house or your house if you want to do your house.
Because I don't know.
Oh, next Friday? No, we can't. That's our anniversary.
So.
Sorry,
So-
we can do this Friday after.
That's your actually.
Okay, we'll be available that Friday.
Right,
Yeah,
let's do that.
yeah, we can play the next Friday though, yeah.
That's not what it says on the calendar.
Well, we're gonna change that.
I don't know, I don't need to change this right.
We have 4 people that say we're gonna change it.
Yeah.
The calendar is in a constant state of flux.
I'll have him change it tonight.
Yeah,
or
it doesn't really-
Not gonna happen.
Yeah, there's not a range on it, so it seems like it's.
Yeah, we didn't ask you yet, don't worry about it.
Well, someone has let Steve know like ASAP,
Okay,
so.
I will text them now.
Hey, by the way.
Yeah.
Alright,
I know we changed
So,
tonight.
yeah, I'm going to begin
Yeah.
inspiring
Before,
courage
so
in
I'll
everyone by
Okay.
singing a song.
And what, they get +2 or
They get a
+1?
+1 currently.
Okay, +1 inspire courage. Alright, cool.
Next level, they will get a.
What's the song?
The song.
Careless whispers.
No, that's different.
Different, yeah, okay.
It's the final countdown.
Sure, let's go with that.
Okay.
Only it's the beginning.
Alright, so do you wanna move or anything like that?
I can only make one action on the first round of combat because of my mystery.
Alright, Jess, you're up.
Be big.
Be big or go home.
The DM's favorite
So who
sound.
touches him and he gets big.
Yep.
Just kind of pat me on the back of
The
the head.
DM has size issues.
It's very strange.
Well, he knows.
Away from the, what I'm right there.
Right, he doesn't have size issues.
It was like, I'm just gonna say
Big guy.
C shanty.
And then
Go get him, big guy.
you just like feeling it being like 9.
Oh, man.
Who said size on that?
So the backstory was.
Who said that?
No one ever.
No one ever, exactly.
That's
Alright.
combat.
Do anything else?
Nope.
That's it. Alright.
So the Blaster Master's
Sit
harness.
pretty.
Andy and Grady.
And you can work.
We're in this combat.
Mhm.
And I just started shaking.
Yeah, I think I needed to laugh.
Yeah.
Where
I just
is
grabbed
she?
Wanna see that?
Here.
She's dancing on the ceiling.
So I just.
Feel the ceiling.
Other little stuff.
Upside down and with her head facing down.
So like a typical Tuesday for.
So my tentacle for each.
Yeah, that's a swap.
Jess, 8-foot tentacle?
Yeah.
How tall are you?
She's gonna be big, same.
It's about 11-foot ceiling, so.
Small.
Yeah.
I'm 3'11", so you-
Okay, fine.
Well, we're like, we can work it out.
You want me to move you closer?
yeah, move me up. Okay, perfect. And then I will swipe at her with my tentacle. I'm gonna, what do I need to roll to grab?
Think of the.
Is it CMB?
I haven't.
Okay.
Oh.
Hold on.
So it never made the rounds like it would be C or. Well, there was like such a huge thing.
Okay.
I've had the celery here before.
Okay,
Just.
yeah, so roll a
You've not indoctrinated this group.
D20.
Shape
Not
celery?
yet, but I've got shaved celery over there, bar 3. They'll.
Quite
the night's
tasty.
over.
The past like 3 times I've seen Les, I've heard nothing about shaped celery, so I like.
Nothing
It's not
but
from
that.
lack of
The
try.
first night at BDC, it was hilarious, because you know, how every game night, there's something in the game that people latch onto and then it just comes to. Yeah, that was pretty much the entire night, it was all about shaped celery,
It was.
Does it,
like
does
the
it,
entire night.
What do you
I find
is
that
it
hard to leave with that
19
group.
hit or CMD?
Yeah, we fix it.
What's the
Right,
flavor of
there's a
the-
fixation
Huh?
what's the
aspect.
flavor of the dip?
No.
Then that's it for me, a French onion.
Oh, French.
Okay.
She go
Grady?
kill a Virginian?
I'm gonna cast hold person on her.
Plain celery.
Whole person.
She not a person?
I gotta check, frankly.
Tastes like crunchy water.
That'd be a good question.
That's
Yeah, define her being, her essence, if you will.
Well, she's hanging from the ceiling with her head turned all the way around and facing you guys.
Yeah,
But the rest of her turned this way.
Yeah,
She's
people
got
are,
a-
people are
some exorcist
flexible.
shit going on.
Some people are flexible.
She's got an 8-foot tentacle coming out of her back and like,
Right.
you know, people is a wide.
In the meantime, knowledge, give me a knowledge religion to make sure that you will be able to learn this.
Okay.
But not maybe.
I'm not making fun of the tentacle, I'm just pointing out.
18 plus,
Amy's sister came over her house and made some of the stuff with celery that was, she shaved it back off, I was like, it made a huge difference.
23.
And so he tried it, so he's sitting there like that little pocket knife, with the little 1-inch blade, just doing this.
I shaved all of Doug's celery.
Like my hand.
How did
it was
Doug
like,
feel about that?
Oh my gosh.
He was
I'll
okay
never
with
do this without
Good.
us again. And so it just became this like
Okay.
I said, that was the thing for the night, and so we kind of ran with it. And
No.
That's
So
what
whole
I
person will allow.
I will work on, okay.
So so you would realize that before.
Right, before I cast this, right, I didn't even think about that. Let's do a firebolt then, what the heck?
Fireball, okay.
Good old firebolt.
I have a fire spell.
Set that bitch on fire.
Should be
You set everything else on fire.
Fireball is only fireball, nothing but fireball.
And it's all pretty much your fault.
Just fire.
We're not home
Hey,
there.
Justin.
15?
Never.
15's a miss.
Oh,
That's a touch, right?
Well, oh, is that a touch?
Yeah. Yeah,
Hold on.
sorry,
Firewall now.
thanks,
It's almost certainly gonna be a hit then.
Did you cast Firebolt just now?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What'd you say the touch was?
15.
Oh, just made it. Okay, yeah, that's it.
6 points of damage.
Points already. Alright, so this thing has begun making, so it's already acting weird, right? So it's hanging out of the ceiling, its head's turned all the way around to look at you guys. It's screeching like a blue streak. It doesn't look very much like the winter that he once knew. In fact,
Yeah.
pieces of winter
those things.
seem to be
I hated them.
moving away.
Until you get so
And when
many.
you hit it with the fire, its body kind of, it starts letting out this sort of like, think about like the thing, yeah.
Yeah.
So it begins.
It affects it differently than being struck by Elis.
Right.
Okay.
It certainly doesn't like it.
Okay,
Um,
good.
But those things that you would otherwise have said this winter is, are sort of beginning to shed away.
Okay.
Um,
But you morphing into something else.
Well,
or
it's not even like you're seeing a creature in transition, you're seeing a creature that
No, not the Vanguard, that was the one.
Oh, the shadow,
Is-
yeah.
That was the one.
whipping through a variety of transitions. And sort of like
Kind of an
trying
identity
to,
crisis.
it's trying to figure out which is the best defensive one, you think.
An identity crisis.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's doing that.
Try it. but-
Top of the order?
We might not make
Actually,
it.
the Vanguard churches.
Alright, hold on.
Ready to kill?
Oh, wait.
No,
Wait, before you do,
he's got a surprise. Okay.
Oh, right, I forgot about the snake. Oh, wait,
no,
that was
that's
the
a,
symbolic
that's
attack.
a, it's not a pattern, it's not doing it.
The AOE. AOE. Right in fact. You've been doing a different game lately or not in the real much?
No, I haven't seen much, been working on my, room,
Okay.
my mom will come by after work during the week.
And it's bad for you to go play a game while your mom's children.
Although you would do it.
But she would bitch about it.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
I find that hard to
The
believe.
thing Beth and I were talking about was Justin in his
Mhm.
pajamas playing Xbox while my mom was cleaning our
Clean
gutters.
gutters, right.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Don Newton sent an email,
Yep,
Another one I got over tomorrow.
backing out Friday night, next Friday.
yep.
Slot
Selfish bastard.
Rob and Steve was looking forward to it.
That's all right.
That's why I do it.
You gotta chime in, because now I'm back out too, and you
Well,
guys.
remember, Steve has feelings.
We do it because we all hate Steve.
Who's that standing by the door?
See,
I mean, that came out.
damn.
Oh, shit, is he there the whole time?
Dang it.
Oh, shit, right.
I was gonna say, we are
We
recording.
do not hate Steve, I love Steve.
Remember, Steve has feelings.
I still wanna see him taken out in the game though.
We don't,
Wow. What?
Hey.
the hell?
Oh my God, it's the Rat King.
Alright,
we're rest.
That son of a bitch.
Wow.
You know, I'm not happy
Two
about that.
enormous
I'm not
rats.
happy
I'm
about
talking
that.
like hippo-sized
Look at
rats.
it.
Okay.
Come rocking up to you as you're casting fire spells and
God,
just basically lay into you.
yeah,
And
figures,
you hear laughter from the hallway.
figures.
Hold on, so they moved and. Here we go, that's not it. They're worse than that.
I'm so angry right
Here we go.
One zone.
Alright, they are going to,
Miss.
they have a bite and a claw.
Yeah. Whatever.
If they move, they should only have one or the other.
That's true, that will be bites then.
I think it sucks like that.
Alright, so, first bite,
That might be the same thing.
I know.
Nice.
13
Ooh, just made it.
and, oh shit, 21.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Player.
Both of them get onto you
Those are
and
both
bite.
sides.
This is off the players.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
no, that's totally on your side.
No, holy shit.
I think it reminds me of the animated Aladdin song.
It's actually the music from Final
And
Fantasy VII.
15 plus 8 is 23 points of bite damage, and I
It's
need
pretty kid parts,
a
then it all makes sense.
fortitudinal save.
It's a lot of ways to come.
I always feel like sass coming from you when you talk about Kingdom Hearts.
You think I've been sassy about literally everything the past 24 hours?
Got a little
for no
stink.
fucking reason.
Beth, did you take the birth control?
I did.
22.
Go ahead, you're fine.
Yeah.
But these both, these big giant, and they're giant.
I didn't see it right away. Someone took a lap.
Have grabbed
Put
onto
your
you,
bag with them.
and you think that maybe next round they're gonna try and drag you into the hallway, you can see other
Birth control.
creatures down at the end of the hall. Alright.
I can't watch everything.
Pardon?
So 2 attacks on what's bitch?
Okay.
You could double check.
We were in a rush.
A 33
This,
That's all it is.
and this one's sucky here.
Yeah, I had to take a shower.
A 17.
17 is actually a miss, the 33 is.
It's very much.
As much as I wouldn't like it to be, it is.
It's very much.
I mean, I was
Look
not
at you.
considered flanking it all with
And you use the left.
No, it's on the ceiling. You have to be above the ceiling.
I'm
do
damn
what?
near at the ceiling.
Well,
because I'm
no, you're
large
there,
now.
but I mean, no one, who else would be flanking it?
Me?
I am,
How tall are you?
of course, Steve.
I have
It's
10 foot
high.
pole.
I
I
think
was
Yeah,
10
10
foot
foot
pole,
pole.
poker in the fucking ground. You
Even
were
19 's not
literally
gonna
about to
make it.
allow me to do it.
Okay.
I'll allow it, but a 19 is still gonna be a miss.
Okay.
They'll allow it, we'll be happy about it.
So.
Yeah?
It's good to see you guys.
Good to see you, bud.
Yeah, Mike.
You got to see you get big, big.
I did.
He is awesome.
I thought you knew one of the bigger machine gun for beating. I'm like the only man.
31 was.
31, alright, that's a lot, still a lot.
I'm the front line, like the only part of
The
it.
only, yeah.
You're out?
Yeah, Mount Man.
Alright, man, thanks for coming by.
Good, thanks for letting me crash. Oh, wait, you didn't let me crash, I just crashed.
You just, yeah.
Doors open for a reason, so. No, you're always welcome, you know that.
All right, we'll see you guys later.
See ya.
But Apple, see ya, but Apple isn't like fire based, so that would be, in front of what I was.
Infernal means like doubles and whatnot, so that doesn't make sense either.
Yeah, exactly.
I would say here. No.
Look, thing, look.
Pretty beat up.
Shit.
Why
Why are we here?
Just to
You don't understand somewhere?
Oh, no, firebolt.
Oh.
It's going to do a full withdraw action. And it's gonna move over here and duck down
Elo has reach.
I
here.
do. So I get.
Full withdraw.
No, full
Yeah.
withdraw.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Yes, scary bitch.
Yeah, where's this, highfalutin talking you were doing before?
Well,
So
so
we're about to see it.
well, yeah, I mean, these things, you know, they're weird the way they happen, but
Things are.
How
so this-
weird.
This creature sort of materializes and it's being sort of, I mean, physically it's a little bit discombobulated. But it becomes this creature that has sort of like weird tentacles and its tongue lolls out. And you see it begin to sort of spin the air in front of it.
Is it like Gene Simmons?
Weirder than Gene Simmons,
Okay.
if that's a thing.
If that's not weird enough.
Oh, well. Gene Simmons is the one that had the long tongue.
Yes.
Okay, it's just. It's like, I'm pretty sure.
You
I know
are
that.
correct.
You are correct.
I did a full withdrawal, so it can't do that. But it can do that.
Don't do that.
I'd rather
Full
not.
withdraw, you can't take any other actions.
He's not taking an action to do this. Okay. Ruin.
Good.
Oh, wait. I inspired competence in you.
You inspire
Courage.
courage.
Yeah, which gives you a +1 to attack.
Still
No,
not.
+2 actually, because you're level 5.
Nope. I'm a level 4 brawler.
20?
Right, no, you're
Plus
right,
one
you're right,
to
you're right,
attack
you're
and
right, you're right.
damage, it's already calculated.
Sorry.
here.
Oh, so
Oh, it is? Oh, I wasn't sure if you put
Not
that.
enough. 30s are enough. Low
Great.
20s are. Not
Um,
enough.
Yeah, rolling
Okay.
5 really doesn't.
yeah. Oh, I didn't know that was the number.
That's why, yeah, that was the thing.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I would like to take a 5-foot step back so I can have 10 feet of reach, because that's the only way I'm gonna be able to hit this fucking rat thing.
Okay.
I would like to arcane strike, power attack.
What are you attacking?
The
Oh,
rat.
the rat that just bit Grady.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, hold on one
Rat
sec.
fart.
Let me make sure. Oh wait, no, Path Builder, my friend.
Ready for a tap?
Yeah, please.
Ice?
Yes, please.
I always forget what these things do.
You want a skull ice or regular ice?
Ooh, skull eye can be wonderful.
You're good ice,
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. And you're not getting anything? Okay, we're good.
Yeah, I'm cut off.
Attack me with that.
Yeah, you are.
Glad I nailed that. Remind me of that
Okay.
recipe and I'll make sure to build that for
Sweet.
you every time.
Yeah, so I'm arcane striking, power attacking.
Okay.
So that is a +1. Yeah, that is not ideal.
Hey,
was
do you
that?
have those labels? The fire burner?
Yeah,
What
I
are
gotta
those?
look, find them.
How much does power attack take away? 1.
Okay, are you
It's when
seeing-
you attack.
What's your base attack?
My base attack is
What do you think of the spell?
3.
Love the
You
skull.
-1 to attack, +2 to hit.
You'll do great.
Okay, so then 7.
So it's a
It's
miss.
gonna take a shot in the dark. Is it a free action to get? Well, not because they used to use arcane.
You want me to bring one of the bottle up?
No, I'm good. I'm gonna take that one here.
Let me make sure there's something.
Alright, 7 is a miss. Are you doing something else?
No, I'm pretty sure that's all I can do.
That's it, okay.
All you can do, can't do no more.
Grady,
Yes, sir.
you hear this, but who else is close to the doorway? I guess.
Me.
Kind of, and Andy, I think Ruin and Andy are both close. Give me a perception check real quick.
You want me to meet you?
No, you hear it automatically.
Okay, great. I love it when everything comes together.
Oh, is this the total? Alright. 25.
16.
16, alright, you both hear
Okay.
a voice from the hallway. Which neither of you have heard before, but you have.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Say, ahead! Get them! Get them and take my revenge!
I'm so
It's the first thing we're looking for.
No.
A bunch of dog-sized rats come flying forward, surround you like a swarm,
Okay,
if you will,
okay.
and begin biting you from all directions.
All right.
Yes.
Is it my turn?
No.
Is power attack a free action or is it a?
It's something you add to a regular attack.
Oh, so it's not like a specific type of action, it's just something that you do.
Yeah, it's a modifier to your attack.
Okay, then I'm still continuing the song in order to continue inspiring courage.
That looks good. That looks really
I was
good.
gonna compare it with this or the green one, but the
So-
green has all the raised stuff for the brosh and everything.
That looks good on that.
Compared to the-
Nice.
That looks really nice.
Alright, I wanna keep this one in here so people can see it.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna.
Well, I'll bring it, obviously. Alright, so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so it's a swarm of dire rats. So they do automatic damage.
Of course they do,
And I'm gonna need a fortitude save as well.
but you are.
Lot of D6s. Hold on a second. Doesn't have here. Oh, damn.
That's a mission. Okay.
22 points of rat bite damage. And they have you surrounded essentially.
So 22 points?
Yep. How are you doing hit point wise?
I'm getting,
Starting to feel
He's
it?
our healer, not our fighter.
I know.
He's feeling it now.
And basically, he got this because he was standing by the door.
Yeah.
But yeah, you, Grady, you hear the voice. You can't see anything down there because frankly, you've got bigger shit frying right now.
Mhm.
But you remember it as being, remember from the Briarstone,
Mhm.
the rat guy
Mhm.
that you guys let get away?
Right,
He's back with friends.
Does it matter with, signatures?
I made a 24 or 42 save.
You're fine. You're not catching rat fever yet.
Yeah,
Jax. Jax, you would probably at this point, you hear everybody in the room is aware of the squeaking and, you know, the biting and you going, ow, ow, my legs. You know?
ow,
We're gonna.
ow, ow, my legs.
Ow, ow, my legs. This is painful. By the way, the whiskey for tonight is Four Roses Small Batch.
It is delicious.
Very good.
It is rich ripe fruit, delicate baking spice, and mellow oak. And it clocks in at
Dog
90.
size rats, does that mean like Chihuahua size,
No,
Corgi size?
Like
German Shepherd.
Yeah, golden retriever size, yeah, retriever
Yeah.
size, yeah. That's not small.
No.
They're not small, they're medium, technically medium. But they've combined it together in a swarm. That I physically made.
Well, you said dog size rat, so I was
Thanks,
trying to
buddy.
envision what size of.
Oh, yeah, like, what's the name of that dog that you had that was really great?
Fly?
Fly.
Fine.
Fly size.
Border collie size.
No.
Yeah. But there's a half dozen of them at least. And then
not great?
Huh?
Dale's not great?
Bill's a great dog, it's not the same
Fly,
size as
fly.
Fly.
Feels no fly, yeah.
It's like the captain had normal.
Mini
size.
fixie.
Mhm.
Did Mindy ever know Fly?
Men
No.
never have
Okay.
seen me fly, yeah.
Fly was a great dog. The other
Great,
big, so just,
Yeah.
Grady, so you know, the other big rats that sort of backed off to let the
Yeah.
littler rats in, but now they're swooping back in to try and take advantage of the other rats. That kind of thing. So the doorway is filled with rats and grape.
I'm just a rat magnet.
He's a rat right about now. One of those beetle zombie grenades.
That would be wonderful right about now.
That'd be troublesome.
I have a plan.
Does Bella still have one of those?
Oh, that's.
She may.
No, we
Okay.
ran out of all of
Yes,
them a
okay.
while ago.
I say that to you, I jump out, I move to here, I cast,
Bitch slap.
Finger of death.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
No.
I'm gonna cast bitch slap.
acid splash.
Alright, I'm gonna need some spell resistance first.
No.
Yeah, well. D20 plus your caster level. Ooh, spitting. Cucumber seeds here, sorry about that.
What do I need to roll?
Ow, ow,
You
ow.
wanna know what the SR is? 19.
Oh, so I can make that, okay.
You can, but you,
How
did
much-
you?
How much can I cheat on this?
Probably not much. Yeah, does inspire courage give you enough?
I don't think it does, actually.
Great.
What is this? You just
Great.
pull this stuff out?
No,
I thought it was a money clip.
No, yeah, what you need? I need 2 more levels.
That might do it.
I do not.
Cover my badge on Sunday and we'll talk.
But yeah, I missed. We'll just leave it at that.
What is that,
Acid
$1?
splashes against the wall.
I'll take it. No, I'm good. Acid splash ricochets off of some sort of arcane block.
Oh, I know what spell resistance is.
What is it?
It's
It's a resistance to
the
spells.
spells. It's
Any
this crap
dungeons
thing
in that,
that,
alright.
that I have trouble with because I don't normally cast spells against
Well, that was obvious.
yeah.
Well, rat farts.
You're still
Yeah.
upgrading.
Rat
Huh?
farts.
No, they go past it because of the swarm, they can get past it.
I know.
It doesn't count it.
You're still upgrading.
Hold off.
Oh, really?
Right now I'm fucked. I get nothing I can do.
Alright, single
You can
bites
burst
on
to
Jax.
keep yourself alive-ish.
Alright, here we go.
I keep my limits, make sure of myself. I go like that.
Ooh, natural 20 on the first bite. I'm gonna try and convert.
If I don't do that.
17 plus 1 is 18.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
18 hit Jax?
Yeah.
That is a confirmed rat critical, a radical, if you will.
Bless you.
Bless you.
I
It's
don't,
not radical at all.
no.
It's totally radical.
You can stop that now.
Critical, I wanna get critical, critical.
What level are you guys?
Not level high enough.
Five.
3.
Quit using Bob
You're a little
logic.
too,
Nailed in place is the name of this critical. Target suffers max
You got
damage
nailed, Jax.
plus bonus and cannot move.
You've been nailed.
Target must succeed as a DC 15 strength check to be able to break off the non-movement.
Okay,
But it lasts for 1 round.
okay,
So you're froze there for next round.
okay,
Then you can start doing things.
okay.
Max
No,
plus
no,
bonus.
wait, I can do things, I can't move.
Correct. You can't.
Okay, just making sure you
Yeah.
understood that.
No, you're not stunned or anything.
You can't dance.
Double max damage, 10 points from the bite. That was the first bite. Crit bite. You just got crit by a rat, dude.
No,
Oh,
they, so
forty-
they each only get 1 attack.
Right, you know
Correct.
that.
Okay.
Fortitude save too. Rat fever.
17?
17's fine. And
That's
7
max
hits
rat
on
fever.
the other bite, so they didn't get it. Alright, so just that 1 crit. Ratch.
No, yeah, that's why I don't
Oh.
want to do that.
No, the rat's
No,
for-
rat.
yeah.
Fucking idiot.
Ratch Mamby.
That's his name.
Ratch Mamby, yeah.
Apparently, this is a very strange
His
name.
parents set him up for
that.
life, isn't that?
Mm.
I
yeah,
did
it's
not
not
have faith in his life,
No wonder he's mad all the time.
always.
Okay.
And you don't mean angry, you mean crazy.
Yeah.
Radiant Jets, you see this coming down the hall. You remember.
No.
You actually remember meeting this guy back in the library of Brierstone Asylum and escape and that kind of stuff. Now he's about 8 feet
I
tall.
remember him.
I wish it was Tavian right now so I could swear.
Yeah. Get your revenge.
And
He
Grady
stole my dagger, kill him.
magic missiles you.
You know, this is not working out well for me.
Okay, here we go.
I like the fact that he just giggled.
2, 1, 3, 5 points of magic missile damage as 2 missiles go slamming into you. It laughs. You thought you left me in the asylum, didn't you? You thought you left me there. But no, I brought friends. And now it's time for my revenge with my new friends. Of all the people who live down here, it's now my time.
What in the hell have you all been seeing?
What
What the fuck are you all dealing with on a regular basis?
What the fuck are you doing here?
Fuck off.
Andy and Grady, you guys are up.
Is there a place that I can go to flank to help Grady?
Grady's surrounded by
Yeah,
dire rats.
Exactly.
I mean, so they're acting as a swarm.
Here and flank the hippo guy with Grady, or you can flank these guys with what's his butt?
It's like, let me go. Yeah, yeah,
All right, so you're gonna attack that one.
yeah.
Can you flank your swarm? Problem.
Yeah.
This is the one that they're flanking, so this is the one that.
Yeah,
has the
no, that's fine.
Oh,
Well, it's just that they're taking the flank from Grady,
No, but
who's surrounded by other guys. But I think that's fine though.
Yeah.
I don't think a swarm would interfere with the
No.
flank. So
I can use Bane bleeding.
So I get 2 claw attacks. So it's a
You
20.
5-foot steps, so you get your full attack.
Oh, okay. So 1 second.
thank you, Mrs. Helpful.
Yes, I appreciate it. So 20 for the first attack.
Hit.
Okay, then the rest of them hit. That's the last one.
All right. How many points?
1 sec. Do I get sneak attack since I'm
You did well. Flanking
So yes.
disallows that. Yeah, then you wouldn't.
okay? Hold on.
Flanking
Yeah,
is the
fine.
easiest and best way to deliver precision damage.
Yeah.
Bottle looks good.
It does.
Yeah, it does. Those dark brown bottles really work well with that.
Almost like a professional did it.
Almost. I've got a place, I've got a way of lining it up so they're all kind of like the same height
Right,
off the
right.
bottom and,
You just want to see how they look.
yeah.
Now, really quick, do each of my claw attacks get a sneak attack then?
Yes,
Okay.
So there was some discussion about this the other day.
if it's
Is it
an
only
only
a-
shot, only the first arrow gets it, cause it's 1 shot hitting twice. But the first one is what you're aiming to get the special.
Yeah, but does every attack during the course of a round get sneak attack, does get precision damage during the course of that? Okay.
Then
Yes.
39 points.
This is the argument. I had.
Yeah.
What?
Does it die?
It does.
Oh, yeah.
This is the,
Ah,
Yeah.
this is
It
the
had
argument I
39
had about
points.
with Mike Phillips about rogues being way overpowered,
Yeah.
I'm
because
just rogue of an alchemist.
rogues being overpowered because they had sneak
Yeah.
attack. And he's like, yeah, but you have to be flanking. I'm like, you're always flanking.
You're always thinking,
You're
yeah.
always flanking.
Are you sure about that? Cause second edition, that's.
In second edition where Mike doesn't care anymore, no.
No, we're not like power to get anymore.
Yeah.
Because their sneak attack grows slower.
Alright, so yeah, so it would have 39 points exact.
Oh, shit, nice.
In first
that
edition,
way.
it's not
My turn?
uncommon for a rogue to
Yes.
damage a
I'm
fight.
gonna use my
That
one
makes
sanctuary
sense,
to
Cause
sanctuary
you're
myself.
going for a weak point and surprising.
Okay, that's why you wrap the wretches, I have all.
And I'm assuming you're gonna want those fire rats to be subject to.
Well, to me, actually.
You have to make a will
Yeah,
save.
yeah.
But I believe.
And actually, it's just one dire rat, because the other one's.
No, I agree with that, yeah.
Huh?
Why?
Well, no, those are
They're a
ogre
fighter,
rats.
they have.
But
I
sneak
think,
attack
Those big ones, those are the hippo ones, the little ones in the swarm are not rats.
I get it.
Sanctuary.
That
Bonus
makes sense for it to take
attempting to
more
directly
damage
attack
than
a
that.
warning creature even with the target.
Yeah, but
Mine
it's
is-
gonna be more
so
difficult
what's
for
the
a
will
rogue.
should be more
It's-
difficult?
yeah.
So it should be more difficult for them to get sneak attack.
I can agree with that,
Okay.
but I do think it makes sense
Well,
for the
there's only
rogue
one
to
ogre
do
rat
more
now.
damage.
Oh, good
When
point.
the circumstances are.
Alright, what's the DC on that?
But I also feel like,
It's way too easy for
it'll
them to
be-
make those circumstances perfect.
It's a wand, I don't
I mean,
have.
how
Oh,
often have we
okay.
Yeah.
really seen sneak
So it wouldn't
attack
be in
like
those spells.
just in this game where we have two?
Sanctuary is a
Three.
first level
Three
spell, so it
first.
needs to be at least 30.
Very rarely and very rarely.
But I mean, did you make the one?
No, we got, we
And very
found the one,
rarely
it's a
have
wand
they
that.
ever
Usually it's level 5.
Yeah, it's
Not-
level
Yes,
5
level
outside of
Yeah.
anything else. So level 5, so the DC would be
Fair point.
10 plus the spell
That was
level
the
plus the
problem.
ability
That was the problem.
score.
Of the creator.
So we'll assume plus 2
Is
on the
you
ability
would spend
score.
around studying something.
Spell level's 1, so
And bump kill.
13.
So you spend another round studying
10
something.
plus
and I
spell level
And
plus
after the combat, I'm
ability
like,
modifier.
You didn't do
What is your
shit.
DC's for first?
It's like,
level?
well,
Yeah,
what's
what's
your
your
ability
ability
modifier?
modifier?
So he's doing that.
Alright,
Sounds about right.
alright, so the ogre rat is going to try and attack you, because he doesn't know any better. So the will save on the sanctuary for him is, well, he rolled a natural 2, so let me check his bonus.
Is it a 14?
It's not gonna work, so he pulls back, you know,
So
as,
he doesn't even see him as a threat.
And the swarm?
haven't got there yet, it's not their turn. But it's Elif's turn.
Wait. He wouldn't lose his turn by failing the thing, he just wouldn't attack him.
Well,
Well, he already tried to attack him,
Okay,
that's the thing, he's been directed
he
by
was going
Rash
to attack him.
to
Okay.
attack him.
okay,
So he's done that,
So he's kind of
failed
this time and.
because of this, he did not know, rats don't understand magic, so
Right.
he's like, so it is now.
The way I've always interpreted it is, you're there, they
They-
see you,
They,
but for some reason they just, you're
Right,
not a
I mean,
threat,
they're
I'm
doing
doing
right,
something
I'm not gonna
else,
worry about
you're inconsequential.
my goal keeps them from hitting.
You do not matter.
Yeah, it's not an
Ding, ding.
illusion, it's an abjuration,
Yeah.
basically it's a protective spell.
Right.
Right.
I need the CMD of the ogre
These
rat
nuts.
that's still alive.
Okay. Okay. CMD is 21. What'd you get?
A 21, so I think those.
That
hit.
works.
Okay.
That is success.
Oh, yeah, matching it is.
Yeah, matching is a success. So you're jumping over there.
I get one attack on this guy. I
I
have reach.
It's a move, and she has reach.
Wait a second. Why are you asking about the ogre rat then?
Because I assumed that.
You're going around.
Yeah.
Right. All right. So it's not necessarily. It's not a CMD. It's an acrobatics check.
Yeah,
Okay. So you rolled 21. That's going to be more than enough. So, all right. So you're rocking around the swarm, going into the hallway, attacking.
and one
Ratch.
attack on Ratch.
Okay. Cool.
Bye, Rash.
He's not done yet.
Are you sure about that?
Well,
Yeah.
He's
Cultist?
not human.
He's not human.
Is he a cultist?
No.
So I
No.
need to get
No.
the Bane.
But.
I love to hear this.
He is big.
Well, Elam is big, his attack roll is a 27.
That's a hit.
That's gonna be 27 points of damage.
Ooh, that's a lot, but he is still up.
That is impressive.
He is shocked at the violence of your attack.
Well, he probably also recognizes Elif from the library.
You would definitely recognize.
First time Elif ever turned
God,
it was in
hey,
the
was
library.
trying to kill him, yep. When he ran away.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That was horrifying.
Definitely remembers you. You can see the rage in his beady little eyes. Ruin. Oh, wait. Winter. Oh.
Fuck, I forgot about her. Not really.
Gave her the time she needed, which is
Very
good.
nice.
Let's see.
Alright.
Bless you.
Oh.
Nobody's near her. Okay, good. Alright. Mirror image. She casts mirror image. And now there are 4 of those creatures over there. And she's gonna stay right there, preparing another spell. Ruin.
I know. Hold on. Where am I at? I am. Oh wow. Okay.
So keep in mind, Ruin, that right next to where you're
Yeah,
standing.
Continuing the song, first of all.
So keep in mind that on this sarcophagus is a body with a bunch of like metal plates attached to it. That Winter was like dealing with when you guys walked in.
That's not good.
No.
Winter was melting away, you told us.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I know at least 2. What is the light situation in this room?
It's decently lit. You can see.
Decently lit, so it's not low light.
No, it's fine.
Damn it. All right. Well,
You want to cast darkness and do some shadow shit?
I was gonna do dancing darkness and help Elib out a bit because I don't know if rats can see in the dark or not. I probably can.
Well, Elif has run out into the hallway,
Yeah.
abandoning his friends.
Okay, so there's 2. So Winter is here as well as this creature, or is it just one?
It's just the creature. It's just I don't have 4 of the creatures, so it's
Oh, I
mirror
see.
image. There's 4 of the creatures sitting there.
Gotcha. All right. Can I roll to see if I have any understanding of what this creature is?
Sure. You asked me for a knowledge check.
Knowledge planes?
Yeah, that's a good start.
Fuck you, really?
What'd you roll?
Not great. However, I have a 16 to knowledge planes, so 18. Actually, hold on. Holding.
You got more?
I don't know if bardic knowledge.
Reaction.
Let me double check how bardic knowledge works.
So Kevin,
That's half its
which
level.
one of you is driving? You or Dan?
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. 18.
What time you leaving?
7 AM.
I rolled a 2, mind you.
So Mike, you picking me up at 7.
Okay.
We're taking the.
And I still know enough about the planes.
The creature.
We're not taking the back roads this time.
Right.
Which, John likes the back roads.
You're definitely like, this is an extra planar creature.
You guys
This is
have
an
any saying or we're taking the back roads?
and potentially an
We're moving
aberrant
faster
outside.
that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have heard of creatures.
You got
Oh,
to.
that is-
Well, we're just
Lane.
on 55 and we're already
Read,
there.
not so much heard about them, as you read about them. You haven't read that
Well, we're
much.
actually making 64.
But you have
Worth
heard
the
that they have
drug,
shape changing abilities and love to be deceivers,
You had
I
one
guess.
Thursday?
This is like they're known,
Thursday.
they're born liars.
Morning.
They come from a
What did
city
you-
called Lang, which exists in the Dreamlands.
What time you leaving, Thursday?
And everybody in the Dreamlands knows
She was not happy about that.
that the
She's
people
paying
who
them
live
neither
in
on us.
Lang
Okay, well.
are these notorious liars, like city liars. And they promulgate themselves throughout the multiverse, deceiving people and wreaking havoc.
Okay.
Not sure if this is one of them, but it fits the characteristics, at least from your 18.
Would I know any sort of weaknesses or?
No, not with an 18 you would.
No, I wanna leave at 6. We'll leave at 6:30, which is 7.
What?
AM?
We get done at what, now? 7?
Does that count as an action or is that?
No, that's fine.
Thank Christ.
We wasted an hour and a half last night.
This thing behind me that's all plated up and whatnot.
It's not moving or anything.
It's not moving or
Well,
anything.
like I was telling Linda, for us, when we're together, that's
But
part of our
the
vacation.
metal
It's
stuff
not
on
just
it,
driving, we're enjoying
like sort
ourselves.
of like
Yeah.
intermittent, like buzzing noises, and there's a little bit of a smell of ozone in the air.
Damn it, what level is heat metal?
I did not expect that.
I'm
You're gonna do heat metal on this thing?
I wish, but I don't have the option to, so.
Okay.
So no, he's not doing it.
Okay.
So
You
instead,
totally should.
I wish I could, I don't know what level.
He would if he
Metal is
could, but
on.
he can't, so he won't.
It is a second spell.
It is?
Mhm.
Oh, then maybe I just don't have it.
It's a druid, occultist, psychic, sun domain, metal domain,
Okay, so then, yeah, I
and
don't.
mysteries, metal, and volcano.
Bitch. And I'm an oracle.
Best, I love Cheetos.
You're welcome. I knew you did. I'm like, well, what can I get that we haven't probably got to have any of them in a while?
I love Cheetos.
Okay, let's see.
They're high on my list too.
I have no idea what they're even made out of. They could be made out of donkey piss and moon rocks. I don't know.
Something that looks like cheese, I don't know.
I'm very sorry for how long this is taking. These are just 2 individual rats, or these are a part of a swarm?
The 2 individual rats are the ones hitting Jess.
All right.
2 individuals.
Continuing the song,
No
the
dance?
thing is starting to shake behind me.
Not shake. It's just sitting there and periodically. Jeez,
Nice.
periodically it will go like this.
All right, fuck it, I'm gonna stab the thing.
But you think it's a machine. It's not the body.
Oh, there's a machine. Okay, I'm gonna
Big
try.
plates on the trunk and like.
All right, I'm gonna start examining the thing and
thing
see if there's an off switch.
Okay.
Of some kind.
Unplug it.
Natural
Turn it off,
20
but not on.
for a total of
But now
8.
plugging it do the same thing.
28,
Yeah.
sorry.
So there's no off switch, but it's obviously it's controlled by sort of magical means, right?
Knock the plates off.
Huh?
Knock the plates off.
He's on top of the place.
It gives off necromantic magical energy. Pretty strong necromantic energy, actually. But with a natural 20, you get the impression that it might be misapplied, installed wrong. Because you can see, now that you're close to it, you can see that the plates, which are about 12 by 12.
Yeah.
And one's on the back and one's on the front, they are screwed into the bottom.
Oh, there. So it's like a.
Like those pads that you use.
Yeah, like
they're bigger and.
Kind of, yeah. I
Clear.
mean, there's
Those
magical stuff sort of like
Yeah.
attached to it, but which seems to be generating the power.
All right. I'm gonna try and pry one of those off with the spear.
Okay.
Oh my god, no, not at the spear.
Give me a attack roll.
That will be a
Stationary object.
12.
should be DC 10.
12. You get, huh?
Stationary object should be just be DC 10, right?
I didn't say you missed.
oh.
You get the blade of your spear underneath and you get the leverage up.
Yep.
You feel resistance. But as you sort of leverage it up, you could see that the plate is beginning to lift up and these screws begin to pull out of the flesh. Screws are probably this long and thick. So when you pull them out, it's like, and it's ripping out. and you can see this sort of like weird bluish light, kind of like going down the screws into the body. It begins to sort of sizzle and pop when you pull those out, like maybe a short in the system or something like that. But it's still trying to push energy into the body.
Right.
But with you cranking those screws out, it's obviously malfunctioning now.
Okay, perfect. So alright, so yeah, it shouldn't be working quite.
Do you have any health skill?
Do I have a?
Or medicine check?
Get back real quick.
No.
Never mind. Is that it?
I have every knowledge under the sun, but I don't have healing.
Healing, okay. Swarm, alright, swarm attacks you, auto damage.
Great.
Because it's surrounding you. Ooh, not great.
Which Final Fantasy?
That one is 7.
11 points of damage? No, I had poor rolls there. As these rats just circle you and bite you.
Alright,
You gotta get out of there, dude.
I do.
Yeah.
Jax.
That's very good for the triangle.
There's enough.
Yep. So a couple of things. Elib is fighting an 8-foot rat in the hallway.
Yeah.
There are now 4 of these creatures in the corner. And they look like they're getting ready to do something disgusting. You have 2 dire rats against you. And Grady is getting bit to shit by a swarm of dire rats that are around.
They got through the sanctuary?
Oh shit, I forgot about Santa. Hold on.
Alright.
You're welcome, you're welcome.
You got that auto. Okay, well.
Oh, natural 1, erase that damage.
Well, good.
They're attacking you and bouncing off and that kind of stuff they can't seem to hit.
Alright, good.
They're gonna keep attacking. Is it every round or are they
No, this,
No, they cannot.
cannot attack? Alright.
unless he attacks them,
Right.
Yeah.
they don't.
I can't do anything.
Alright, so now Grady, you are standing amongst these rats and the rats are pissed off, but now they're looking for other targets.
No, they should be worshiping him like the Rat King.
Yeah.
Well, they're gonna be looking at a giant 12-foot tall
Right.
half-orc for
That's
dinner next.
Probably.
There's a lot of meat on them bones.
I have no way I can do that kind of damage then. Deal it.
Alright.
It's my turn.
Yeah, Jax.
Agreed.
I'm a terrible DM. I eat your Cheetos and then I forget about your section.
If I,
I forgot about it too. Well, you said auto, and I'm like, okay, maybe that's something I didn't.
Well, swarms will normally do auto damage, but with sanctuary in place, that's
Okay.
they have to still beat it.
Alright.
But yes.
I yell, heal me,
Please.
please. If I ready an action. Against a spellcaster and they start casting a spell when I'm near, do I get an attack of opportunity?
Yes. But you forfeit your everything today, right? I mean,
I know.
You forfeit this round.
Can I move a ready in action?
Nope. Ready in action is a full round action. Well, it's a full. You forfeit essentially a round.
I move to here and cast Mage Armor.
On them?
On me.
Oh, okay.
On them. Yes, on them is what I would do.
Okay, I'm not trying to interpret your strategy. I don't wanna.
That's strategy.
Alright, so you cast Mage Armor and you just sell, and you run up there. All the creatures sort of look at you as you approach.
Oh, I know.
Alright, that's Jax. Dire rats, there's 1 dire rat, it's still attacking you, so I have to make a will save. Trying to get past the thing. Not having a lot of luck with that, frankly.
So we do that.
14?
Nope.
Damn! Alright, so. That rat's gonna run after Jax.
Yeah.
Did I hear Jeff say he needed to be healed?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it would only get 1 attack.
It would only get 1. A bite. This will be, okay. Here we go. It's 18.
Major!
Jeez. Did it not hit?
Christ. A miss. My AC was 17.
No kidding, okay.
Major armor has 4.
The government has
21, yeah. I just did, speaking of mage armor, I just did a bunch of work on Jarlabank's character. I sent Bob a 2-page email, easily a 2-page email. About with questions and what I'm doing next. And some discussions on magic resistance and stuff like, because remember, the magic resistance I have from the rod is not the same as SR in Pathfinder, it's different. I gotta go back to the first edition rules to find out how magic resistance work. It's a nightmare. But I built a chart in Excel to account for it, and I demonstrated with examples how it works. So hopefully Bob will buy into that, or he just give me +4 on my saves. One of the two.
I have memorized, what's the spell?
Fuck it.
The one that I can heal you if I get to you within 1 round.
Shit.
Breath of life.
Breath of Life, yeah. There's another one called,
Revivify?
yes,
Reincarnation.
Revivify.
Revivify.
Yeah, that's right. Alright, that'd be the last one of those for me. Okay,
I'm done.
you're done.
You're done. You missed me.
Yep, I missed you. Ranch. Okay, so Ratch hates you, Elin, but he also recognizes that you are
Hating Elam isn't helping.
no. Well, he also recognizes that Elin is very dangerous.
Right.
As, any
Yeah,
rational
you should.
person would think.
Did you hit him last time?
Oh, I walloped him.
So that's
You
what
did
it
hit him, didn't you?
Ta-da.
Was it 27 points of damage?
Yeah. That's exactly right, it was 27.
I made him cry to his mommy.
Mommy.
No, but you made him wonder whether he should stay there or not.
You should run away.
Sounds familiar.
So I gotta try and remember.
We're gonna get copyright struck on this thing.
It's we're too loud for it, so they can't hear this thing, so it's totally fine. I don't think it really matters.
You know what, that's a fair point, it's not like you're getting any money with this anyway.
Okay.
Because of all the audio in the background, YouTube being extremely fickle about anything in the background.
He's gonna dimension door.
So is he casting defensively?
It does not provoke.
He would. if
It
he's
does not.
casting.
The dimension door does not provoke. I just checked, literally just checked.
I believe you. I wish to God I had counterspell right now.
Why did I get that?
When do I get counterspell? Kevin, what did you just ask?
But
I'm getting advertisements from my company on the phone.
yeah, that's why I recommended it.
I just literally. Not in teleporter when someone's. Yep. Does not provoke.
But casting a spell does provoke.
Not dimension door. Dimension door is a teleportation spell that can be cast. It does not provoke attacks of opportunity.
Is that in the language?
Which use the reaction of a combatant within melee range.
Okay, then.
It does not create a door that the caster needs to pass through, it merely teleports them to a spot within range.
Right. The movement portion of it does not provoke attacks of opportunity. The casting of it would.
Alright, so he does need to make a concentration check. Because of the damage.
And it's gonna be DC 10 plus double the level of the spell. I think.
Correct.
The level of the spell. I think.
Natural 20.
Son of a bitch.
He did catch.
catch.
So he does teleport away.
He does teleport away.
And I've moved him to where he is.
Which isn't in use, so I have no idea where he's going.
He just disappears.
Yeah.
Alright, that's Ratch. Andy and Grady.
So am I able to
He's a
slash
slippery
at
little bastard.
the swarm?
You killed him a long time ago and not ran away with us.
Absolutely, but you cannot deliver precision damage to a swarm. A swarm is immune to precision.
That's fine, I'll just do my regular attacks.
Okay?
Yeah, nothing to worry about.
Probably should do some sort of like fireball or something.
I
Yeah,
know,
that would
right?
work out well. I think that would be a very good idea.
You know, in hindsight, we probably should have asked what's her name for the
Fireball.
fireball.
We really, you know what,
Probably
we need
would've been too
to,
tall,
at some point, make its canon now. To figure out exactly what Dimension Door does and whether or not it does or not does not provoke. I'm of the opinion that it does not, but it does do concentration. But it's a verbal spell, I think.
If it requires concentration, that means it would be.
No, it's a concentration check because of the damage. You did damage, so you had to do a concentration check to do it because he's in melee.
What?
You
But it's an
only
instant
have to
thing.
do concentration against damage if it's a spell that takes longer than one round to cast and
Yeah.
the damage occurs.
Oh, wait,
in
okay,
direct
you're right.
If it's a concentration thing,
Casting
that's
a
something
spell
that
while
you-
on the defensive does not provoke, but it requires a concentration check of what you said, DC 10 plus is double the spell level.
Okay. So it does still require a check on his part, it's just whether or not.
Right,
he
but it
gets
does
it.
provoke an attack, but since Elid is right there, his concentration
shit.
is
Right.
flummoxing.
That's fine.
Okay, so, yeah,
Yeah.
so
that
it
makes
doesn't get
sense.
an attack, but it is that he needs to, like, he's struggling to focus in on the thing that he's trying to do.
Right, which makes a certain kind of sense, right? Dimension Door is a spell designed to escape from things.
So Wuss's way out.
Yeah,
If
it does not
if
take
it
it.
still let people punch you, that's not an escape.
Well,
Yeah.
here's the deal. Dimension Door isn't necessarily only for escaping, it's for transversing distances. You don't incur the attack of opportunity to move through that distance because you're literally disappearing and reappearing.
Right.
But to cast the spell, because it requires some thought, it does provoke an attack of opportunity.
I don't think so. It specifically says that it doesn't. And it may be because of the speed of it. Hold on.
Okay. I feel like it's
Instantaneous. No saving throw, verbal components only. I don't think, I think they're right. I think it does not provoke. It's just basically like, leave,
if it's
and
any.
it goes.
I know that this is a different edition, so it probably, I don't know if it's the best example, but I know that it wasn't in 5e either. I know that it's just.
Wouldn't provoke. Well, attacks of opportunity in 5e are,
they're different,
they're idiot.
but
Yeah.
even still.
I don't like those, but to your point, it's not a standard action,
It says casting time is one standard action.
but it's verbal.
It is verbal, and the effect of it is instantaneous after the casting is done. You still have to make a concentration check to avoid taking damage and interrupting the spell while you cast it. Then, once you cast it, you're immediately transported with no attacks of opportunity for the movement portion.
Where does it say that it doesn't provoke?
Alright, here we go.
Cause I'm looking at it.
Sage advice. Does Dimension Door provoke an opportunity attack? Hold on.
Does what?
Does casting Dimension Door provoke an attack of opportunity?
What are the components? Is there a?
Verbal. It's a
Verbal
verbal.
only.
No. Verbal only does not.
I'm not saying I'm not seeing anything in the text of Dimension Door saying that it is.
Here we go.
but I
So this
don't
is
know.
Piezo Threads. Hold on, let me get there.
You're welcome.
Does the act of teleporting, not
That's not helpful for us.
When he realizes
It's
that
not
Dimension
yet.
Doors does not provoke an attack of opportunity after I told him.
yeah, I know,
Well,
I've
we've said-
already have that opinion, but
I'm arguing that you would incur the attack of opportunity for casting it in combat, but not for the movement portion.
If it's strictly verbal, it doesn't.
well, I could do a 5-foot step backwards, which would invalidate the whole thing.
I agree.
She has reach. He has reach.
That's fair.
Alright. According to this, any sort of teleport does not create an opportunity attack. What you're saying is casting the spell does.
But that's part of the thing.
Would dimension door spell trigger? No. Everything I'm reading tells
Did you
me
choose which thing you're gonna be?
I just.
that it
showed
does
them
not
the default
provoke.
stuff and-
The 5-foot step would not provoke.
All I've learned so far is if I get close enough to some things, I can use them. To open chests and stuff.
It's a verbal spell, it takes a
Amazing.
standard action, but it's just a verbal, so it's not, he's not doing anything other than saying words.
Oh, I also know how to jump up.
But it still involves a cast time, it's still a standard action. So if
Yeah,
you
yeah,
think
which is 3 seconds.
But if someone punches you in the face in 3 seconds, that could disrupt the spell.
1001, 1002, 1003. You gotta decide now, because we can put this in as a home rule, if nothing else, later.
Well, what it's gonna do is it's gonna change a lot of things.
I know it's not what we want right now.
Well, what it's gonna be is it's gonna rise up to bite you guys when you guys do dimension doors.
What we, although it's
Because
not what,
suddenly you guys are getting attacks of opportunity.
although
all
it's not
over
what
the
we
place.
want right now. I've always played and understood the rules that if it's strictly verbal, it does not provoke an attack of opportunity, because you're not letting your guard down. If you have somatic things, you've gotta complete these, you can't
You
use
gotta
your
complete
hands
the
to
things,
defend
yeah.
yourself while you're doing this hand gesture.
And I've always sort of been of the opinion that teleportation spells, spells that take you from one place to another, do not provoke. Because they happen so quick.
I don't know if teleport is strictly verbal.
Teleport takes like 10 minutes to cast,
No.
doesn't it?
That's teleportation circle, I think.
Yeah.
If nothing else, I think one argument that could be made is there are some people who do a lot of talking before thinking.
Teleport is verbal only, instantaneous, casting time 1 standard action. So this is essentially the same
The
thing.
same thing, okay.
So, alright, so let's ask, do you provoke casting teleport?
What are your thoughts, Kevin?
I'm thinking if it's verbal,
There are so few verbal spells. According to multiple sources, teleportation does not provoke attacks of opportunity. If a hostile creature moves out of reach, the opportunity attack
so you're the
can be
multiple
made.
source.
You're the best, I've been writing every wiki out there.
Scoring us now.
Now the picture's clear.
Yeah, it just says performing distracting acts, some actions when performed in a threatened square provokes attack of opportunity as you divert your attention from the battle.
Read it again.
It doesn't specify what the some actions are, some actions. when
Some
performed
actions, not
in a
all
threatened
actions.
square.
Right. And a verbal spell
It's
has
not-
never been one of those actions.
It's not an action, it's,
Cast a
Verbal.
spell, 1 standard action casting time, yes, it's in the actions and combat table.
What does it say?
Cast a spell, 1 standard action, prevents attack opportunity, yes. I've got it here if you wanna.
No, I believe.
Well, yeah,
it.
conflicting information.
Yeah. I still say that this is gonna have to come down to a home rule. You're gonna have to decide what happens now for the rest of the.
Paizo, does the act, hold on, here, I'm going to Paizo forums. Does teleporting, basic question of whether or not the act of teleporting causes an AOO when you're leaving a threatened space. So that's not, just to be clear,
Yes.
I would say not quicken, this is quickened, so they're talking about quicken spell, that doesn't matter.
Oh, so that's, okay, so that's applicable for a sorcerer.
The key word here is usually. Now, the act of casting the spell does in fact cause an attack of opportunity. The key here is whether or not the movement does. Alright, so the casting, according to these guys, casting the spell does. And since normally I would avoid that by 5-foot stepping, but you have reach because you're enlarged, right?
Right.
I would say yes, it does.
I just sent.
So
it
we've
out,
got-
by the way. This chart on the D20 PDF, I'm sorry.
Oh, no. So yeah, so we've got several things happening here. So the spell itself, which takes me away from you, does not provoke. Because it happens instantly and it's verbal.
Right.
Normally, to avoid the casting problem, I would take a 5-foot step. In this case, the 5-foot step does not take me out of your range. So you do get an attack of opportunity. Does that make sense to everybody? Is everybody
Yeah.
comfortable with that?
Yeah.
Are we all, so say we all?
So say we all, it's canon.
Which one of
Cannon
us
now.
can teleport?
Alright, roll it.
And he is not a cultist to caster.
He is not.
Or human.
What?
He is dead.
Well, not me, I mean, he's got a fair amount of hit points left.
So 32 for the attack roll.
We'll miss weirdly.
Yeah. He just.
Shit. Okay. That's it.
5 points of damage.
25, did you say?
Yes. I do 3d6 plus 13.
He had 28 left.
Fuck!
How much?
28.
So he has 3 hit
He's-
points.
he's
He had
gone.
3 hit points left.
He's
He's
never
gone.
coming at
It
us.
worked,
Gone.
but you clouded him at the very end. Okay, so.
That includes the inspired courage too. So.
Wow, okay.
So,
What was your max? What could you have done?
Oh, if I had done everything, that would have been 30.
Okay, no, max is without the bane and everything.
Yeah. 32 points.
I'll put that on the website tomorrow for it's canon now, but wow, that was, yeah, so alright, that made sense.
so for future references, whenever we try to use Dimension Door, if we try and use it in front of an enemy.
You got a 5-foot step,
we
unless
got
the enemy
5-foot
has
step,
reach.
Unless they have reach,
In which case, it will
we're
provoke.
screwed.
Well, I mean, he got hit, but he's not dead.
Fair.
There's
Uh,
also the casting defensively.
Cast defensively, you can actually move, take the hit, and then cast,
right,
if you think you can survive it.
which,
Right, but
Most of
that's
the people you're fighting aren't Elon.
yeah, no, that's
But,
true.
thank God.
By the time,
Yeah.
by the time we get
Like,
Dimension Door or Teleport.
Meeting Elon is like walking into a
They
biker
were
bar.
going to be fighting.
Yeah.
With all the bikers in it.
Right,
Slash their tires.
Yeah, exactly, and just knocked over all
not
the
gonna roll
bikes.
the bikes, yeah,
I'm Ed Harley, that's not gonna work.
Yeah.
With Elon. Ed Harley.
I love you.
Alright,
Rad-
so that was
he's a
rad.
valued member
Wait.
of the party.
Was that, no, that was Ratchet's thing.
Yeah, that was Ratchet's
Andy,
turn.
so you're Andy, you're up, and Greg.
So I already rolled my damage because you said it was my turn and
Because
then.
We skipped ahead.
Yeah.
This was half an hour ago.
Grady, what are you gonna do?
No, I didn't tell you my stats.
So you
though,
did
yeah.
your stats?
I rolled
You
my
didn't
stuff.
do it?
No, I rolled all my stuff, but then you started talking to Libby about other stuff, so they could tell you. Did the 17 hit?
Who are you attacking again?
The swarm.
I
The
gotta
swarm?
check Now.
The guy that teleported
The
away.
swarm.
That will get swarm.
Okay, then all my other attacks hit. Do.
I like these bottles.
They're good. I have cases and cases of those broken ones.
Cases and cases and beer.
35 points of damage.
Jesus Christ, Beth.
What? Also,
Good job.
my attack last time did more. I forgot to do my plus 6 for each attack.
What kind of
So I
attack
got
was
the
this?
+1 from me.
Oh, sorry. So 38.
What kind of attack?
It is.
Swarms are immune to certain kinds of attacks, by the way.
Right, flying.
So it's claws and bites. So it's.
So you're just like
slashing.
slashing at these things.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Grady,
Okay, so I'm still
Got to add the,
under the sanctuary.
you're still in the sanctuary.
Can't do anything offensive.
But it doesn't matter.
Not without breaking it. You can, but
But
it
you
breaks the
also
sanctuary.
remember to yell for healing.
Well, that's the thing.
I
can
remember
heal-
that.
Yeah, I can burst, but not.
Burst is not offensive.
Not offensive, okay, That's
Thanks for
what-
not being done.
yeah.
Yes.
Well, no, I need healing too, so it's gonna help me, you know.
Fair,
Yeah,
fair.
so I'm gonna
Try and
burst,
help you out in a
excluding all the enemies
Okay.
that I can. Six. Well, plus I've got my
Done reading with the
Healer's
should I
blessing,
keep it
which
going?
is
I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done.
increases that by half,
Okay,
5, 10, 12,
6,
yeah.
so 18.
18 points for those of you who are wounded. Did you get, you haven't got it?
No.
Okay.
Nobody's coming towards the bard. Nobody gives a shit about me.
They're worried, I mean, they may not have their bunghole covers on.
So what's that?
No,
Fucking shit.
We're lamenting the lack of Doug's corpse.
there's nice in the thing, whiskey in the wall.
We get all.
Unless you want a skull ice.
Had me at skull.
I
I don't know what it is
I
about
like
the
to see-
novelty.
wanna see one of those in my
It's
skull,
Satisfying.
I wanna see one of those in my skull shot glasses.
Was it double skull?
Yeah.
A skull in the skull.
Masterson sent me this. He's like, I was at a thing and I found these and I thought of
Thought of
you.
you.
We bought like.
Have you
mini
seen the
ones.
machines that make clear ice?
Oh, yeah.
That freeze it from the bottom
Oh,
up?
yeah, I have one.
Yeah. Do you? Oh, man.
Well, not a machine, it's an insulated box.
Right.
But yeah, I got one. I got one as a gift from a friend of mine.
It's a
Well,
fancy ice
shit.
contraption.
Yeah.
We'll put it in the case of the game.
But that's taking the games with him.
Yeah, but we're getting it back on Sunday, right?
Well,
Maybe.
someday.
We're gonna need a place to put that, and I'm scared about putting it in the bag.
What is that?
It's a CD.
Is it Tiny Tina?
No,
No,
it's
it's
Harry Potter.
Put it in the game.
Do that.
Or if nothing else, we can take out the game and then.
Oh, put it in Tiny Tina's box, yeah.
Nice.
I'm
You
done.
wanna move? You can.
Yeah, I probably, so that's not.
So the rats cannot strike you.
Right, so I need to get out of
And
there,
they're starting to learn that.
right. Yeah, let me, do I need to do an acrobatics check to get out of them?
No, you can just step past them.
Let me just step
It's
past.
not an attack.
Yes, good point. So what's my movement? Can I move my
They
regular
are
speed?
difficult terrain.
Okay, so,
No, he didn't move to there, he moved just completely away, right?
He hasn't moved at all yet.
Right.
Scratch.
Oh, Ratch, yeah, no,
Ratch is
no, he moved away.
Oh, he moved there, okay.
Yeah, because before he got hit, he still had designs.
I didn't know if his move away was like.
He
another
set the spot
plane.
before he got hit with the attack of opportunity.
Okay,
so difficult terrain is what, half movement?
Yeah.
yeah.
And nobody, everybody's up here. There's nobody back here that.
Well, Winter, well, what was Winter is still in the corner. Now there's 4 of them now. And they're preparing spells, it looks like.
Okay, but they're all in here yet,
Oh, yeah,
okay. Nobody out here,
in this crypt.
okay. Cause, okay. Where is Winter, was she all over here?
She was in the other side. She was over there. She crawled across the
Okay.
ceiling,
Alright,
dropped down,
okay,
and now there's 4 of them.
but there's nobody over here,
No, I mean, the new guy is there, Ruin.
okay, but other than that, our party is the
Ruin.
only ones over here.
So,
So if I move half, I can move over here.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I can see what's going on down there.
Where's my ogre rats? Oh, it's fighting jacks. All right, let's do that. Love fighting jacks.
He likes to be bit.
It's the last fight he'll ever make.
Maybe second to last.
No,
Likes
maybe the
fun.
last.
Oh shit! Natural 4. So that's gonna be a miss.
He bit his own tongue.
At least it's natural.
He's fighting jacks, but not getting very
Not well.
far. Elid, it's your turn. Now the swarm is behind you, and they look like they're looking at you.
Yeah.
when you make the strawberry mead,
Uh-huh.
is it just fresh strawberries in there or? use
No, we have strawberry syrup.
Strawberry syrup.
Yeah. In fact, I can show you what it is. I think we still have some left.
Strawberry syrup.
Can I utilize cleave and hit both the swarm and the dire rat, since they're within 5 feet of each other.
Yes,
That is insane to me.
hit the dire rat first and cleave through the swarm. You will do less damage with a slashing weapon on the swarm. They really want area of effect. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna try the tea infused meat anymore, it just didn't work well,
Okay.
but
Bought that on Amazon. It's organic. Alrighty, look, what are you doing?
I'm using cleave and hitting both this dire rat and the swarm since they're within 5 feet of one another.
Okay. You can take it out of the bag if you want.
that's good. This isn't the only bottle you've had.
No. We put a whole bottle in
The 5 gallon.
the 5 gallons, yeah.
24 to hit the dire rat,
Let's hit.
28 to hit the swarm.
That also is a hit.
The dire rat is going to take 29 points of damage.
That'll kill him.
And the swarm is going to take 26 points.
Okay, does not destroy the swarm.
It's magical slashing damage. I know that they probably get half damage.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to sort of like swat
Right.
through them. But it did kill that
It
guy.
does some, but to them, but
Alright, movement, or was that a full attack?
That was a full attack.
full attack.
Alright, gotcha, alright, then it is Winter's turn. Okay. She's gonna do it again.
No, she's not.
Yeah, she is.
No, she's not.
Let's not do it right at X. It not a pattern. Suddenly the air in front of you begins to take on swirling colors and mesmerizing shapes.
Yes, it does. Will save?
1 second.
Reflex.
No, it's will save.
Reflex.
Sorry. Will save.
9.
You get a +1 from the entire courage though,
10.
No.
9.
Wait, hold on.
against charms and feats.
Okay, 10 doesn't do it anyway.
Yeah, it's not better either way.
Alright, hold on a second. I just deleted Hypnotic Pattern. You are absolutely
Mesmerized.
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 Technically fascinated.
Oh, funny,
Funny how?
because I can probably do something to stop that.
Well, they're good
You
then.
are enthralled by the supernatural spell effect. You sit quietly, taking no actions other than to pay attention to the effect for as long as it lasts. -4 checks and reactions, blah blah blah.
If I'm being attacked, can I get another
You
save?
can absolutely get another set if you're being attacked. So, but yeah, until then, you're just like. Back up.
Red's Marat.
Alright,
Sounds fancy.
that's. All she's gonna do. Ruin.
So is hypnotic pattern still there in the area?
Oh yeah,
So
absolutely.
if
Look
I
at it,
go-
and you could be in trouble.
Okay, so if I go through it,
Through it? Yeah, you're gonna have to say.
are you sure about
You
that?
have to look at it to go through it.
What if I use a spell that allowed me to move 30 feet without making opportunity attacks against me?
You mean like a dimension door spell?
Kind of, not quite.
What's the
I'm
spell?
still
What's the
bladed
spell?
dash.
What is it?
Bladed dash.
Bladed dash. I never even heard of that. Hold on a second.
We just made it
I'm gonna
up.
open up a whole new world for you, Les. I'm gonna.
Tell me, DM.
Tell me, T.
So tell me, players,
Who else can you go and have this much fun on a
if
Friday night?
I do a trivia night in Imperial, Missouri, you gonna come to it?
Are you gonna be using the
In
same question? that
No.
Greenberg found?
But if there's a trivia night in Cahokia Mounds for charity in Cahokia Mounds, would you be interested in participating in that? not as an MC, but as a member of our team.
Yes.
I'm intrigued. When is this?
April 6th.
Or my dad's birthday's in August. I could probably do that.
Where's your team? You got enough people?
Not yet.
Okay, well,
April
maybe.
6th, and you mentioned your dad's birthday in August.
Libby?
Because I switched them in my head. 'cause
Wanna play
I forgot
trivia with us
this
at
is
Hockey
on-
Mounds?
on
Oh,
the
okay,
big
okay,
fifth, it's
okay.
August
When
6th.
is it?
April 6th.
Send,
That's my birthday.
No shit.
Well, shit.
send me a text and we will have birthday cake there.
Make it work.
What better birthday than to spend it with your friends?
Then we'll stop Alfred and
family.
Funky
And
Lights.
us.
To spend my birthday in Germany this year.
Fuck that.
Fuck that, yeah.
Fuck
So
yeah.
we're just gonna raise that whole time for the trivia night.
Yeah.
So you're in?
With FaceTime.
Yeah.
It'll be 3 in the morning for you.
Forget the trivia, go to Germany.
Yeah, honestly, I would go to Germany too.
Avita's going to Germany for her spring break.
Really?
Yeah.
Same with,
Oh, shit.
Evie?
Yeah.
I've only ever left the country
My
once.
mom
It was
got a.
nice.
I had to look
got
at the
a-
I've been to Canada, that's about it.
I've been lobbying pretty hard at my boss to bring me to London again, because Marla and I are thinking about, if I,
Oh,
so when they bring me to London, it's
hell
usually
yeah.
like a week.
So Avita booked it right
But
away.
we're thinking
Yeah.
about staying an extra 2 or 3 weeks after that.
Don't you
Okay.
forget there.
To sort of
I
like,
need- I need
we've
you
already got a line on an
to say
apartment.
hi to Evie.
And
And I
thinking about my office, my company's office is there, so I just go in. So the idea is, I go to work every day,
Mhm.
and then I get home, we see the sights, right?
My company,
Weekends, we fly to Romania.
my company has the same thing.
My favorite story with her is,
You can go work at any office.
taking
you
her
have
to
anywhere
the,
you want
police
station.
For X amount of time.
Your mom.
So,
So in the EU, and both the UK and the EU have 90-day visas,
Mhm.
so you can stay up to 90 days
They
and
were on the outs for a while.
and do whatever.
There.
Therefore, you have to go back to the US.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Publicis is in
Yes.
France, so I can go to
They seem
France and
like
they've got
good-
offices all over the,
wait, you work for Publicis?
yeah. they
And
own
an
us.
outside
They own
force
Epsilon.
interfere with it. And,
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Publicis, the
Yeah.
ad company.
Mhm. Company in Paris, yeah.
They're young, they're
Yeah.
going to college. It's.
I have to deal with those fuckers every day.
Well, good. You're dealing with us.
Avita has a habit of
I didn't know you
wanting
worked in
to be
advertising.
someone's
Well,
one.
I mean, direct mail, I
Right.
mean, I work for Epsilon, which is the direct mail part of it, yeah, but yeah.
I worked for
Difficult.
Group M for
Yeah.
12 years.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good thing.
We fought with you guys a lot,
Okay.
on a variety of
Which
different
know,
is
I know.
good.
Yeah.
But I deal with Publicis all the time. I didn't know you were in advertising.
It's
I
also
thought
a
you were
very
in
good thing that-
IT or
Well,
something.
yeah, but
One of-
we do all
one
the,
of
we do all the
Dale's
letters and all the
nicknames
printing and everything in our
is
facility.
Dale.
No shit, I didn't know you were for a publisher.
Yeah, that makes sense. I get it now.
Because-
I
It's the same industry, right?
Yeah, I mean, I set up all the letters and all the stuff, you know, any kind of card, any kind of card stuff you get, you come to us.
Advertising for the win.
Yeah.
No one can hug Mindy
Yeah.
after Avita has hugged Mindy.
We got, you know, we got
I like that. All right.
And she needs to be the final center
four,
of
you know,
attention.
multi-million-dollar inkjet
Okay,
prints.
with Aunt Mindy.
Yeah,
Dale, I
Bladed
have to say
Dash.
bye to Dale last. I can't say bye to Mindy or Maisel. After I've said bye to Dale.
Sorry to hear that.
So the duration of Dash is instantaneous. So.
So he did instantly.
Yes,
There
there
is
is
a
that
through
through
that
that
you're
you're not actually pass through the hypnotic path.
Right.
So you can't get between there, yeah, you just sort of like pop in.
Yep.
Alright, so I will say that, yeah, you get through it.
So,
How is it different from Dimension?
because
Different
currently,
name.
Because I said so.
nobody is, currently
He
nobody's.
leaves a trail.
I leave a trail of like multicolored images.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's
Kind of like a Willy Wonka, where
Right.
it gets
Like in
transferred like
anime,
a
when
cut
someone
page.
gets you see the
Yeah.
little
Like that.
Yeah.
speckles of them.
I think-
After vision, when
He
you
makes that
look at
noise.
light and then you have.
That he made.
I think the phrase was it's fruitier than,
Have you watched Cyberpunk
I have not.
Edge Runners? In that, the visual representation for like whenever the character, like the main protagonist slows down, is like a bunch of multicolored hues, all in the former like position that he was standing in or like kneeling in. That's basically what's happening now as I move through this entire space.
I envision it's like you're sort of like passing through this space, it's like, we're getting like,
Right.
It's
It's
like
not a
each
smooth
comic book
thing, it's like-
show it.
yeah, it's
So,
like
each little step
images.
images way, but yeah.
yeah.
This is how he would have moved through the system, but he's just there.
Well, it happens
A
like,
single melee attack at the highest base attack bonus.
Kind of like that.
yeah, kind of like that,
Yeah.
exactly.
What's the exact?
I mean, not as
Part of the
cartoony,
show.
obviously, but
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
So
really
there's
good
the
show.
difference.
Alright, so you get a single attack at the end of that, so you're not getting on the other side of the hypnotic pack.
Okay, you're not
Yes,
getting the.
I would also ask, because this is how he ruled when I used this before, in a
Okay.
previous character. Can I, so power attack just automatically happens.
Well, if you decide it does, yeah.
Yes, so I would like to do that with this bladed dash. I would also like to apply arcane strike with it.
No problem.
Perfect.
And I really was.
Yes. Your ruling was yes.
Your ruling was the highlight of the night was, it was like 7, right?
Your ruling was yes, because none of them interfere
Right.
with like the different actions.
You also gain a circumstance bonus on your attack roll equal to either your intelligence or charisma modifier, whichever is higher.
Yeah,
Yep.
and my charisma is 5.
Second
so-
level spell too.
Yeah.
Second level. This is,
So,
I'm gonna kill this character.
so,
I need to-
well,
I need to get
hold
that
on.
in.
That's a good job on the other one.
Hold off on that, because my bonus is still not ideal.
Can you also automatically sneak attack me ahead because he just appears there?
So it's a -1
No thanks.
because of power attack, and I have a +5.
Sounds sneaky to me.
So +4. Plus your
Yes,
BAB.
+4.
On
So
top-
I
on
have-
top of your BAB.
So currently, oh, that's right. So currently,
Oh,
my
courage.
inspire courage.
It's
So
not
5.
attack,
I have
it's
a +10 currently. That's a
Okay.
hit.
Roll well.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not +14.
I'll tell you right now, you wanna know her AC? It's 21.
Right, but she also has mirror image and whatnot.
She has mirror image.
And
right?
whatnot. It's a whatnot you gotta worry about.
28.
Oh,
Okay, that's a hit. Now,
Oh.
mirror image, you have to,
Does your weapon threaten critical with that roll?
wouldn't think so.
Would you roll?
It would have been an 18 plus.
It was an 18 + 10.
What weapon do you use?
A totem spear, so no.
No.
I'm one of the things later on is improved critical because God, I wish that I
One
could.
day.
Roll a
you will
4.
roll a natural 20.
Someday, Luke,
I
someday.
know.
Roll a D4.
And then they'll have times 3
Which one
bonus
you get?
damage.
So Gato is
2.
almost never.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Third blade.
Uh-huh.
So it's like.
Oh my
So they're
God,
all-
okay.
I rolled a 2 as well.
So it's-
They're not all gone. Well, they might all be gone.
She's already had like 70 points of damage.
She had a fair amount of damage done, but she also has fast healing.
Well, fuck.
It has been away for a couple rounds.
Yes,
Okay,
but
so
it's not. She's not anywhere near her.
No.
shit.
That 50 damage
So,
falls.
Yeah, I know.
I did, yeah, it did a real
I have a
bit.
plus
that
1
didn't help.
because of
Yeah, it did not
arcane.
help.
Wait, actually. So.
I don't care if I sound drunk.
Let's see.
You're not drunk or happy.
No, my problem is I start to slur my words.
Okay,
I know.
So-
We haven't seen that.
Oh, I've seen it 1,000 times on those videos. I watch those videos and I'm like, anybody,
1,235,
I feel like
who's
an
counting less?
I'm also counting this as a riveting strike, which means
1,235.
that he takes a -2 penalty on saving throws against spells and spell-like abilities
afterward or now?
afterwards.
Okay. May not matter.
Well, we'll see.
Where are you at?
Okay. I see.
Yeah, I'm right next to
Yeah,
it.
so they're kissing each other, they're close.
Yeah.
So what is the? Where are we from a hit point standpoint? Have you rolled the damage? You have rolled.
I have not rolled the damage because I'm scared.
Okay.
And I'm making sure of everything that I have. It's a swift. I'm trying. +1
Let's
damage.
roll the damage first.
Oh, having 5 caster levels. So that's okay. So I have a +2 from power attack, right?
Yep.
That's how that works.
Yep.
So I have a +4 from those.
For damage.
And then bladed strike. Does that grant? Yeah, that grant it to damage. You gain a circumstance bonus on your attack roll.
This one, this
But
side
not
is
to damage.
really
Okay,
high,
so-
this side is fine.
+4 +3.
Living.
On D10.
Celery shade, yes, better.
Yeah, but I think it's like, I already hate that it's like.
To me,
Oh,
Yeah.
plus
it
the
doesn't matter, I like celery either way.
You like the bark?
plus my bard
Oh,
thing.
okay.
So
I don't know that it would be worth the time to shave it.
17 points of damage.
17?
Yeah.
I mean, if you've got nothing else to do, did you all?
That's
She
the
dies.
max that I can fucking deal. Damn you.
She dies.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just kill her.
She had 14 points.
I am fucking amazed that that worked.
Oh, Louise.
I thought you were about to say, I'm fucking amazing. I thought you were about to say.
Either way.
I am just shocked beyond shock.
Falls to the
well,
ground,
he
twitching and
Although I
sort of
agree,
like.
Beth is amazing, that's not happening.
What's that?
What she said.
Fucking amazing.
Oh.
Don.
Yeah, I got it right away, Dad, don't
Stay
worry.
pretty.
Yeah.
Creature falls to the ground.
Yeah.
So it was like transforming into something else, and taking a bunch of damage and that kind of stuff. So whatever it was not winter, and it was trying to
Don,
absorb
you in a
other
good
things.
situation?
Some of those
Don't
shapes
you?
you seem like you recognize, but
He
it's
is
like,
your daughter.
it was like flipping through things, right? It was like, I'm trying to get into something that I can
I
inhabit.
kind of deserve both of them.
Falls to the ground,
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah, both ends
sort
were
of
expected. Your
tentacles
spectrum.
and like a giant sort of conical shaped head. Big opaque eyes with just no sclera, just white, opalescent kind of thing.
Solarian from Path.
I was thinking the same thing.
And it's just laying there, and it's got like crunching, it's all crunched up and that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
You said Solarian.
I said Solarian, yeah.
Gordon? What?
No.
They're so,
Gordon is a android, not a Solarian.
Morden.
Morgan.
Morden.
It's the
Morden
Solarian
salts.
scientist from the Mass Effect series.
Right.
You've
never seen
it.
Solarian.
Mass Effect is a video game.
Right.
Yes.
Good one.
Yes.
I've
My
heard of
favorite video.
video games.
I've heard of video games.
I've played a few video games.
These games are
There's
big.
one behind you right now.
I read a thing the other day, so I used to play World
They'll never
Warcraft with my
last.
kids.
Yeah.
And it was fun, don't get me wrong, had a fun time, I used to play with Dan and those guys and Dowd and those, and we had a blast.
I don't have the game.
But it was
but-
never addictive in the sense. I read a story about a guy who like lost his job and his family and his wife because he played too much World of Warcraft. And I'm like,
I can't.
well,
Yeah.
World of Warcraft basically was a stand-in for heroin because it's just like
Right.
he had access to World of Warcraft, but had he had access to opiates, he would have been a very different story.
Well, like it was a big problem in South Korea for a long time.
Well, they were doing a lot of gold mining and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
MMO, just MMOs in general.
Yeah.
With, South Korea is.
We had a lot of fun. Me and my sons formed an all werewolf party called the Work Settlers.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun with that. We were like our own guild, like Work Settlers. We'd run into these things, and people were like, "Who the fuck are these guys?"
It's like the smallest guild ever, and
Yeah.
they won't let anyone join.
They won't let anyone join. They're all werewolves. What's going on? I was the healer. Okay.
Oh god.
Tell you what, let me tell you, when you're the healer in a guild of werewolves, you have a lot of work.
We're bad.
Shit's flying, going awry everywhere.
My favorite DDO story.
Okay.
Oh God, I'll get him.
I'll get him.
What was that? What happened?
So our friends are playing, okay, together.
Mhm.
And Doug, being Doug, has a habit of wandering off and getting lost.
No, Vic, no.
I made friends with people in a guild outside of our friend group. So this
Okay.
was our first time with my D&D friends gaming with my online friends.
Online friends.
Okay.
Right.
So you introduced yourself.
And
So Doug threw it.
And well, in no time at
Chaos.
all, Doug gets lost, and one of these people who's never seen Doug or anything like that knows him and says, "I'll go get him."
Okay.
We got lost in a dungeon, and it wasn't the first time, because the first couple of times, one of us would say, "I'll go get him," and then we would go get him.
And they had heard this.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
a couple of times through the course of this dungeon,
So
and
they
it's
just
like
snuck
an
off.
extra long dungeon, like a boss level World of Warcraft style dungeon.
Jesus Christ.
And dungeon.
So they're just like, we got this. The other guilds taking on this one. We'll go.
Right.
Doug's like, I'm so damn lost.
Well, that's what he would say. I have no idea where you guys are. I'll go get him.
Because you walk away.
And this game, you didn't see each other other on the maps, you just had to guess where they're at based
Right.
on knowing the layout of the dungeon.
Right.
DDO, Dungeons and Dragons Online.
Online.
That was an online game?
It was an online game.
Yeah, it still is.
It still is, it still is.
Yeah.
I'm tempted
I'm surprised
I've
they haven't
never played.
monetized that to them.
in those moments when I'm, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, I've had 17 drinks.
I know what I'll do.
You know what would be fun? I think I'll sign back for World of Warcraft.
Now, is,
And I'll fit it into the 15 to 20 minutes of free time that I have every day.
There you go.
Yes.
Okay.
There were some fun games. I highly recommend,
Oh, I love World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft is great. But my wife always reminds me, she's like,
oh, female one. Doug's character, he made this character test female one,
okay.
and that's the character he played.
Jesus Christ.
14th level female wizard. And the name was Test Female.
Test Molly.
One.
She's a very dangerous woman.
Test Malione.
Oh, Nate, yeah.
Test Molly.
From my knowledge of the
I love Doug so much.
census of Lang,
Somebody's got.
do I know that they have fast healing or what I know?
Gotta get
She doesn't
Doug.
have fast healing?
That's Doug.
And
You'll begin to see her parts knit together.
does anybody happen to have any fire that we can use?
Huh,
Well, I don't know.
Well,
Who
gee, who
amongst us
has
would
that? I have fire.
did the rats disappear?
No.
Okay, so they weren't
That would be
summoned.
great. I think she's been beginning to knit herself together. I think it might be great if we had someone to set her aflame. And that's my turn.
Okay.
She's after your lucky charm.
She's after me, Lucky Charms.
She's magically delicious.
right.
No.
Elin, you get what you were
I haven't
asking
gotten
about,
that
which is a rat swarm around you. What? They just surround you, begin biting away.
It's okay, I'm big, so the best they're getting is my ankles.
You're getting your ankles, but they do auto damage. Oh, so I gotta get better D6 is what I got. 11 points of damage. As these dire rats swirl around you and bite at your ankles and calves and that weird part, the scratchy bits below your knees and the hairy thing behind, just right in the back of the kneecap and your bunions.
Bunions.
Baby toe attack.
The hairy thing behind your knee.
Yeah, guys don't have that?
Do you have like an extra?
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
Giant like roll or something
I
behind
don't
it?
know, I've never checked the underside of my
Just
kneecap.
regular hair, it just
before.
grows a lot.
So just like hair that's on your knee, or
Yeah,
like
like a horse
horse.
or a human.
It's totally normal.
What the hell is happening?
Nothing.
No,
It's our fault for keep
Are you
asking
talking
questions. We
about
should-
the horse's pasture?
No, I'm just kidding. I don't have a lot of wild hair on my back of my knees as far as it goes.
Just so you know.
You're talking like under your kneecap or what?
No, I ignored that.
It's not the hair.
The reason you guys think this might be a thing is because you realize that as people get older, hair comes out of the
Oh, God, yeah.
outlandish places.
When did that start growing out of there?
It comes off my head, it comes out my nose.
The thing, and it becomes really long, you can braid it and
I'm
stuff.
so dumb.
I spend more time trimming nose hair than I do trimming beard hair.
Same.
Right here, right? What I do.
Oh my god.
She's insane. He's like, I spend more time trimming nose hair than beard hair. Same.
Same.
Oh god.
I love you so goddamn much.
Wow.
Oh, you missed my, we're gonna burgle Bob's barn.
Yeah, that was a line that you said at dinner. I wish to God that she had said this here.
We're gonna burn above card.
Yeah.
We're gonna turn to Bob's barn.
There's a guy with, I'm here.
It's a steal. I love that crap.
So good.
I love so much that
We were
made-
talking about-
I love the fact that your Wi-Fi
Yeah.
is Bob's burglary bar.
Well, I still own the domain for bobsburglarybarn.com. So if we ever decide to go into like Honestly, we have decided,
Inside your shop, that's gotta be the story.
Yeah.
you know, if we
Right.
ever decided to embark, like, as a retirement plan on lives of crime, right? We start bobsburglarybarn.com. There's nobody in the FBI that would ever believe that this was a front for stolen goods.
Right.
We
No
could
way to
rob
backstop.
people blind.
Right.
You know, that might be true, however, I will just point out that we are recording this right now and putting it on YouTube afterwards, so we will have just. Okay.
That's stuck in our head for weeks now.
So close.
Hold on, I'm gonna group chat really quick, so everyone else can watch it later, but hold on.
What happened?
Kevin, go over
I
there.
will, I'll see
I'm
it.
doing this on that one.
You gonna send it to us?
Is this pizza related?
Yes,
Yes,
very much so.
very vaguely so.
It's pizza.
Pasta.
Oh,
Put it in
no.
a box.
Okay, hold on.
Pizza.
Pizza,
Send.
pasta, put it in a box.
Okay.
I should have made my character Italian, that would
It's
make it
just
so
text,
much
yeah.
better. Wait, what, I'm gonna watch her impression.
John? I'm telling you right now, if we get back into NASCRAG and we need a song,
Yes.
that's our song.
Yeah.
So
We have to do it.
Pasta.
Yeah, so I found the video at the start of December.
And everyone has to sing it.
Everyone.
We met up with his family after that, and Luke and I had that song stuck in their head, so we played it for his family, and they also started cracking up laughing as well, because they were like drunk by that point. So we just kept singing it out that, and now we're talking about pizza, we just burst into that song, so.
Pasta,
Put it in the box.
Okay, I'm gonna send it to the group chat.
I'm envisioning the big fat guy on the stage, yeah.
That's the best part.
I put the sauce on my balls.
Yeah.
We are going back to NASCRAG once.
What is this?
We have to, just to make fun of them.
And we will win.
We'll just take a group of us.
Huh?
Take a group of us.
Well.
Oh, yeah, it's a group, it's like we have to have 4 or 5.
Okay.
Right, we'll take 6 people,
Oh my god, I'm hungry.
we know what we're getting into,
Right.
we will be
Huh?
silly,
How many spare hairs?
but well played, because
Pigtails or?
they've got people that can
Do you want a French?
role
Do
play,
you want me to
but
French
some
fry?
solving things.
Right.
I do recommend a bun though.
We got in there where solving things was
Yeah.
subsidiary to role playing,
Right,
and we got in the finals.
right.
Had
We could
known
destroy
this, we could destroy them.
Right.
And what
And
do they
never
say?
play again.
That which can be destroyed by us must be. I forgot where we were. So, Druid just got, for some reason, Druid just snuck through there and destroyed the, creature that you guys ran into. But the rats are still here. So that was it for Root. The swarm attacked you. Jax is up. Jax, you have a enormous rat on you. Oh, take the hypnotic pattern, the hypnotic pattern's gone too.
The
But
hypnotic
no,
thing.
but not she's on your balls.
Can you grab that?
She is still there and she's kind of reforming.
Well, she's on the ground and sort of the amorphous pieces of her are starting to like crawl back to each other.
Okay.
You can see like the enormous rent in her chest that he did with the blade. It's starting to like,
I think this is more important than the rat behind me. I'm gonna reach down and do corrosive touch
corrosive touch, like on the wound.
on the wound.
We know about the party.
So it's disadvantage.
Yeah.
I need to roll to hit, but it's at 10 HP.
10,
with
stationary
the
target is a 10.
So, yeah, I rolled, yeah, I hit it.
I am not
Um,
up right now.
Changed him to a
The
hot
damage I do,
for bulk.
Okay. Okay.
3d4.
For both editions or just the one?
Just
Really, for acid?
for the
Corrosive touch.
I'm thinking
Yeah,
like
that.
like a half giant
Um,
or something.
I mean. We can
+1 for every die I roll because I'm a copper dragon descendant.
Right.
So 10 points of
10 points of
damage.
damage, okay, got it.
This is just.
Alright, so you hit that with the corrosive touch, you hit it right out of the wound and it begins the tendrils that seem to be like sort of underneath and it's sort of like connecting with each other are corroded away. And you can see down to the creature's spine, which is sort of twisted and that kind of thing.
That's what I wanted to make sure of.
So there's a lot of cauterization, smoke comes out, and the creature itself doesn't move.
Okay,
But as you stare at it, you do not see any more of these
Generations,
tendrils. Yeah, you don't see any of
acid
that.
may have been the right
Acid may
thing.
have been the thing. Certainly for this particular one. Alright.
Finish this up.
Dire rats. So the dire rat's going to attack you. As you
It's
turn to attack me.
Me, yeah.
Yeah.
Dire rats, no.
Oh, surrounded by Elam.
No, that's different, that's the rat swarm, so there's one dire rat left, it's this guy here. He is going to, what is he gonna do? He's gonna
I
run,
just myrtleated his friend.
he's gonna go over to Andy. They're rats, I don't care.
Sure.
Hold on.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that I can hear it right now.
I know.
Seventeen here?
It doesn't.
Okay.
My AC is 20.
Alright, well, right over there trying to bite you did not succeed.
Rash and Andy.
Rash is mad at her, he's going to leave.
But his friends,
They're not his friends, they're just other rats.
he called them his friends.
Well.
Only when they were losing.
He's a fair weather friend.
He is a fair weather friend. Andy and Grady.
Alright,
Kill him, Andy.
attack any rat that I can flank.
So one thing that you should be aware of
Uh-huh.
before you go
Uh-huh.
is, well, for
Give
later,
us two things we need to be.
for
aware of.
later, is that well, never mind, it doesn't matter, never mind, sorry, Bill. Cause you didn't know he was back there.
Yeah. Kevin, do you need any help with that rat that you're,
In front of me?
yeah,
I got a plan for him.
then I will attack the rats that are swarming Eel.
Okay.
Yeah, that's definitely give you our war cry for. That's
Okay.
great.
Does a 15 hit?
The swarm?
Uh-huh.
No.
Okay, then it's just 2 attacks.
Not this year, next year, because they're supposed to go.
When, what?
Perfect.
Supposed to go?
Not this Gen Con, but a year from this Gen Con.
Yes.
We're playing Nascrag.
Alright.
Sounds good.
The
20
game
points of
that we have
damage.
labeled the worst ever at Gen Con. But we'll be prepared for it.
I don't know, Deadlands at Dead Con or at Gen Con.
No.
is not Great.
That
At
was
least my
the-
game was
that
awful.
was the-
Nascrag wasn't bad because it was a bad game. It was
And that's
bad
okay.
because it was nothing like what we thought it was gonna be.
Right. Yeah, we had no idea. And we went there it was our first
It
year.
was our first year.
And that guy and his kid, if we find them again, we have to literally beat them up.
Cause that's why we
Good
went
luck.
back for the final.
Especially the kid.
Yeah, good luck in finding them.
Oh my god. Especially the child, he must die first.
I'm done. So Kevin, if you wanna go.
Okay. The guy in front of me,
Mhm.
let's do Searing Light.
Ooh. So you're talking about the dire rat?
Dire rat in front of me, yeah.
Okay, searing light.
3d8, there is no saving throw for that.
Okay.
13 with us, because we've only got 4 players and their team, the other 6. And the kids, this is why we come to Gen Con for this.
Dad agreed.
And the dad agreed, and it's like, this is everything to us. So when we got promoted to the second round, we're like, well, we have to
17
go.
points of damage.
So that these guys
15
can
he
play.
had, so he is blown away.
Okay,
Scattered across here, scorched and destroyed.
No, they were
Correct.
serious, because this is before we even started and everything.
And
Alright, move.
and the
I'm gonna
other
stay
people
where I'm
that
at for now.
have the award,
Alright.
Nash brag is.
Ogre rats, are there any ogre rats? Oh, yes, there's
I'm
one.
very curious about
Biting
this.
jets.
There's, we found out.
Took care of him,
afterwards,
Mandy.
The Nash
Thank you.
brag
Good
website
job.
posts things about, this is what our this is what our tournament is this year, these are the characters. People came dressed as that, those characters.
They did.
There was
There was one guy with two heads.
There was a two-headed head, and the guy had one of those like mannequin things, he was the two-headed head. They knew exactly what character they were gonna play coming into it, they knew, you know, how they were gonna act and interact with each other.
I'm gonna talk more about this when we're done playing, because I feel
Jax,
like I need to
16
know
hit you?
what, like, how this game.
No, major.
Eliv.
Is that how Major Armor works? Is it like shield?
Alright, your swarm
It's like
is
a man-
not looking.
I know, but I thought that it was
Huge.
more.
You're
like
sweeping-
something you
Yeah,
use
but
The way
outside.
you're sort of attacking, you're sort of sweeping
I
back and
didn't think it
forth
was
with
like
your
a
axe.
reaction.
There's an ogre rat on my
I
little
thought it
buddy
was just
though.
a thing that you have to like.
There is, you just tried to bite him and missed.
So 5-foot step,
Okay.
Shield
got
is the one that
reach,
you use
so
to,
two
like-
attacks on ogre rat.
Major armor, major.
Taking out that guy, alright.
It's like having armor on for like 6 hours.
Yeah, I know how, I like what the function of Mage Armor is, but I think like. Oh, how do I explain?
It increases your armor class by 4.
Right, but the way that you cast it was in
33
response to
and
somebody
15
else
for
trying
the-
to hit you.
To hits.
That's
is
the
a
part.
miss.
So
33 is
thirty-three.
I thought that was just.
I didn't cast it in response to somebody hitting me.
Okay,
I just hadn't had a chance to cast it yet.
okay, that's where I was tripped up, cause I thought that you used it like in reaction to somebody trying to hit
Right.
you and
Right.
then cancel out, okay.
You still
But
have.
that wasn't the case, you took
No.
a hit and then you used it.
You said it was on me.
You keep people from
It's
getting it.
gone.
Yes, I
Ruined.
understand now. I had been slightly drinking.
Ruined
Really?
Okay, so,
Had not noticed that.
so
Nice.
from the momentum of like using
You're
the
gonna
blade.
burn this guy.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, from the momentum of
Can't believe
like
you're
killing
letting
that woman, I'm
What?
going
Can't believe
to
you're
twirl
letting
my
it.
totem spear.
He's not letting
Okay.
it.
The whistling sound of the holes in it making a wonderful sound as I try to strike this rat.
Gotcha, okay.
That's
You're right
not
there, so no problem.
That is a fully grown human capable of making her own mistakes. Damn right.
Thanks.
And oh boy,
so
do
much.
I forbid it.
15.
Too bad.
Wait.
I'm an independent nutsack, I don't need no balls.
I'd like to flank.
I'm sorry, what? What was that?
I'm an independent nutsack, I don't need no balls.
She has said that 1,000
I have said
times.
that 1,000 times, it's fine.
That's still going on the charts.
It's gonna get drowned out in the other quotes, but it's totally fine.
I don't know, that one's
That's
a
good.
pretty solid one, no matter what.
No, pizza, pasta, put it in a box.
I don't know that I can put that in as a single quote.
I don't know how the fuck that's gonna work, but.
I don't know, every time when I put the quotes together,
Mhm.
I always think, these are the guys that are gonna win. This is the quote, man, because it makes me laugh. But then I put them out there, and everybody has massively different ideas.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask,
Sure.
I know that we're in the middle of this, but I wanted to ask, for the quotes, is there a certain limit to like each person, like how many
No.
they're able to submit?
Nope.
Cause I feel like there
You mean
should be
votes or quotes?
quotes, like how many a person
No, we
can
picked
give.
we picked the quotes basically, so we capture the quotes all year.
Right,
And then when the year turns, we cut that off, we make a new quote thing, and basically we say, all right, let's go back and we'll capture all the good one-liners.
right,
And I put them on a list.
right.
And so we start with, so usually we start with 32, but this year we started with 64 because I pulled the quotes and I had people calling me
Where's
saying,
this one?
you have to make sure that this quote is in. So I had to put some quotes in, so we ended up with like 54 quotes, so I had to go back and find other quotes that I had previously disregarded. But then we to fill out a 64
Right.
bracket. But that's typically how it goes. Usually I look at it from the point of 32, and I'll just go through and I'll say, look, if you have some quotes that you nominate for being included, I want to hear them. And what I do is I collate the two lists and I say, basically anything that gets nominated gets included.
It's not a seed.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And then I fill out the rest with shit that I find funny. Typically what I do is, because since I'm the DM, I usually take my quotes out.
Fair.
I don't wanna be in a position where I'm
Lieutenant,
winning an
right,
award,
right.
yeah,
Right.
because I'm the administrator, or it's like, oh, look, I won again. Oh, look at that. Go,
Is I'm invisible still in?
hold on.
Please, it has to be. Follow me, I'm invisible. It's just
Follow
too
me,
fun.
I'm invisible.
Hold on,
Please, please, come
I
on.
gotta open it up, hold on.
See, some of the things what happens is,
Come on,
especially early on,
See,
some of the things that I love,
especially
are
early
against each
on.
other.
Yeah, that's the
Love or
problem.
against
Is
each
like
Yeah,
Well,
that's
so
the
you know how I do it,
And
right?
you can't,
Well,
and you
you know how I
can't,
do it,
and
right?
you can't not do
Well,
that.
you can't not do that.
You know,
Yeah.
eventually,
Yeah.
there's gonna be two votes you love.
Follow me, I'm
Follow me, I'm
invisible is
invisible.
winning.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
So, well, so what I do is, I do it the same way as everything else, right? So you got ones and 32, right?
Yep,
So whoever wins so I sort them
right,
out, and then whoever wins the 1 versus 2, and whoever wins the 31 versus 32,
Yeah.
they fight each other.
me, right.
Yeah.
And it's just collapsing.
Yeah, it's just collapsing thing. So I don't, so right now it's as God is my witness, I thought the words could fly versus follow me, I'm invisible. And follow me, I'm invisible is winning. I can't say how much, but
I do love the second. I do love the other one, but I have to.
Is it, it's not down to just two,
Well-
there's 8.
But there's a couple.
there's 8 right now. So right now
Those are the
it's the
Follow me, I'm
competitors,
invisible.
follow me, I'm invisible versus as God is my witness, I thought the words could fly. Then the
So then it's the top 3 by the end of it, right?
top 4 and then
Oh,
top 2.
because it's 8. I
Right,
can't
yeah.
count.
So and then I want to wait until the thing is dead, and then I will step up bravely versus.
Yeah.
Hey brother, are you trying to detect traps the old fashioned way?
That's a good one.
Second
Put in
place,
that one.
hey brother, are you trying to detect traps?
Okay.
Not killing assholes is how we had a chance. Is how we had it when we had a chance. Is how we got into this. I have a plan. Pause is not a viable plan, but it's a
That
plan.
one's winning, right?
It's assholes is winning.
Assholes is winning, okay.
I'm not surprised by that.
And
How many?
finally,
I need to vote.
it's a bit of a blowout, frankly.
Okay.
And then it's at the base
Oh,
of
wait,
the
no,
skull.
no,
I'm
fuck.
going in rectally. Versus like a coward, but not actually being a coward, I move backward.
I voted for the second one, the coward one.
The coward one's winning.
Is it?
Okay, good. But no, the reason that I asked was because, like, I know that we also attach names to, like, the quotes.
At the end.
He
By the
knows
end-
the names.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like we all say so many quotes,
I know, it's
but
hard.
some people say a lot more quotes than others.
Sure.
And I feel like at that point, there needs to be a limit to the number that person can say, that each of us can say.
As long as we're taking the top 32, top 64, I'm okay with one guy giving 64 quotes.
Ultimately, it comes down to what everyone thinks is best.
Right.
But at that,
Now-
like, hear my rationale. So if one guy has 60 great quotes and everybody else has some
Another
not
30.
as great
Another
quotes,
30, everyone else, right?
yeah, another 30, everybody else,
Okay.
then that person, no matter what, is going to win.
No. Not necessarily.
Almost
Okay.
certainly the odds
No.
are stacked in that person's
Well,
favor.
no, there's a couple of things that happened before that. One,
Right.
I will try, so when I select the prospects, I will try to get as much of a diversity of that as I can.
Right.
So if somebody has 60 quotes, somebody has 4 quotes, but one of those 4 quotes is funny, they're definitely gonna be in it. If I'm looking at somebody that has 60 quotes, which does never happen. But if somebody has a ton of quotes, I will limit them.
Well, I will agree that the person who has so many quotes has a much better odd of winning the contest.
Yes.
Sure.
However, the contest is best quote.
And it's purely egalitarian.
So
It comes down to.
don't worry
it
about
comes down to
winning
the
or
vote.
losing. We just wanna know what the best quote of that year was.
Fair enough. My logic is that if you're doing best quote, you're doing the best quote from that person.
No,
If
it's
it's
the best
just
quote of
the
the
best
year.
quote of everything, then that makes sense.
It's
Yeah.
the best quote of the year.
Okay, fair enough.
The funniest quote of the year
Fair enough.
by mutual acclaim, right? So I don't, so that's another thing that
You
I
don't
do.
even vote.
I don't vote.
Once you set up the brackets, you're done.
Yeah, no, I keep the tally and I just clear the air. So
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I don't win and I don't vote,
Fair enough.
despite the fact that I'm massively fun.
You do have really good quotes throughout this fucking year.
I will say that.
I will include my quotes in the, so everybody's quotes get included in the
Right.
webpage,
The way it should be.
but it's not in the contents.
Right.
I will say that Steve Schindler slightly gets screwed because he's not in any of your games.
It's very true.
That's another
Well,
point that I
And we
have.
can
is like-
submit, I know we can submit Steve quotes, but we
Yeah.
don't always submit them.
And here's
And
another.
he is for
Yeah,
Because
and that does,
He
that does lend to another point that I have, like, if you are playing in a game far more consistently with you. You are far more likely
Yes,
to have whatever
Yes,
quote that
now,
you have
but-
said.
but-
Like
Yes.
for us,
Okay.
we play once a month.
Yeah. But I mean, if we're playing in a game with a lot of slackers, it's not less. They don't send him any of the good quotes. Well,
right, and.
I'm
if we
trying
say-
something.
If we say
He sends me
something,
stuff and they get included.
if we say something in Abomination Vault, if I think of it or you guys remind me, I can post it to Les.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have done that before.
Right,
I sent the
Trans quote.
the trans
Trans
quote.
and druids.
The truest one.
It's online.
It was
I put your actual name on it too.
well, that
To
one
make sure that it
belongs-
was Googleable.
yeah, that one belongs to him. It was what was it? It was
I figured you wouldn't care.
Look, I know.
Well, you know,
all
it's funny.
druids. All druids are trans, Sean. Yes, but not all trans are druids.
Not all trans are druid. We got a lot of good quotes this year, man. I mean, I don't know if you guys. It's back. It's back.
It has gotten to the point
That
that Beth and I just casually will be like, well, cheesy on my peenie and salsa on my balls. That's like,
Oh, yeah.
it's a casual saying. It's just
Yeah, there's
insane
I was
madness.
I'm gonna use that at
scrolling
work.
through,
right?
yeah, I was scrolling through like
Oh,
Facebook or something.
Oh,
And one of the pictures popped up was one of the characters from Baldur's Gate where he's like in a hot outfit, and I was like cheesy on my peenie and some salsa on my balls. And I was like, God damn it! I'm driving right now. Stop it!
It's just
do we know how to party or what?
That's how you need to do a greeting. One guy just goes by and says cheesy on my peenie and the other guy.
Salsa on my balls.
I do love. It was either today or yesterday where Luke came in like with his hands folded like this and was just like, so what was it?
Cheesy.
Pizza? Yeah, yeah.
Pizza, pasta. Put it in a box.
Yeah,
And then put it back to yeah. So we just did that the whole time.
Deliver it to my house and put it on my cheesy on my peenie.
Yeah, yeah.
Those two-
Oh, like poetry slam at this point.
You cannot argue with that.
I will say, and I think you guys will agree with this,
I won't.
Thanks, Kevin.
early in your relationship,
Yes.
you guys argued a lot.
Everyone does, yeah.
Yes.
Was it about the penis
Not
and sauce?
yeah.
No.
Cheesy on my peenie.
Pizza in the box.
Yes. I
They,
was
they
far
butted
worse.
heads a lot.
I was far worse as a person when I
And-
first started.
I wasn't.
That's perfection right there.
Hey, well,
He's the same.
she had a great teacher.
Yeah.
We all were thinking the same thing.
Yeah, I love that.
Cheesy on my peenie and salsa on my
Oh.
Whose fucking turn is it?
I don't know, it's less.
But
Oh, yeah.
you two have melded into one.
Yeah, basically.
I love watching you guys play rock, paper, scissors.
Oh,
Yes! Victory! That's like the first time I
don't get used to that.
rock, paper, scissors.
No, we had to be.
Hello, computers.
Yeah.
Hello, you.
Hello.
You guys have melded into one.
Oh, yeah, like this.
Look, I want the camera to know.
I heard it.
I want the chance to know. You beat me all the time. I got
Whoa, are we having an intervention?
I don't get
accounts
You
for
really
my
got
sisters,
married.
and then
Yeah,
keep me up
yeah.
time.
Oh,
And everybody's like,
Yeah.
So making this thing,
No,
the 17 hits
on the
on the giant rat.
Swarm?
In the box.
Rat.
Ah, yeah. 17 hits.
Didn't deliver to his house.
Power attack.
With flanking, it hits.
With flanking, power attacking, arcane strike, and all that jazz.
Ooh, and all that jazz.
Oh,
Jazz hands.
jazz. That is a shit amount of damage.
Somewhat wounded.
2, 4,
Somewhat.
6, 8, 7,
Who do we
8 points of
appreciate?
damage.
Pizza,
Still up.
pizza in the box.
Well, you get
Oh wait, 9 points of damage.
Oh,
Oh my god, no, not 9 points of damage.
it's a good crush. It's not dead yet.
Damn it to hell!
So,
Just put it in the box.
Put it in the box.
Swarm is following you.
I memorized it. Okay?
Is it pizza or is it gonna be like wings and stuff? Cause if it's pizza, I gotta see that.
No,
I'm
no.
talking about
Super Bowl Sunday,
Oh.
there will be no pizza.
Damn it.
Pasta.
Pasta.
There will be no pasta.
There might be, might have stuffed shells.
Huh?
Might have stuffed shells.
That's true.
Oh,
John has done those in the past.
no, he's not. We talked about the menu. He's not doing stuffed shells this year.
Okay.
So we have to talk about dinners at Gen Con and Velcro before you guys leave. So let's deal with this.
Are you? Are you putting it in the box?
Are you gonna deliver to
People
our
are
house?
Eliv, 17 points of swarm damage.
I can
Let's
take care of you next time.
Jax.
Sweet, thanks. I appreciate it.
Jax, you're up. You got the guy behind you, but Ruin is attacking and is doing some fair amount of damage. It's still up.
Fair.
I cannot maneuver to flank with him
What you heard? She started.
because of the location.
Even still. You are
Right.
flanking. We're flanking it now. It's not it's
Well,
not.
You can't maneuver because of.
Am I flanking the rat with
Oh, we're
him?
done. I thought you finished the fight.
No, I wish.
Oh, okay.
We're still going.
Yes,
He finished the
Okay.
second.
I would allow that.
Swarm
Because
and
Swarm's still
giant
there.
rat
You can attack
is
Eliv.
still standing because I only dealt like 9 damage.
Okay, so I'm doing
It's all
corrosive
What you
touch
meant to do.
to the rat,
You had to do more.
Okay.
Yeah,
flanking
It's
and
more or less
sneak
impressive
attack.
whenever I dealt with
right,
wizard.
you know.
Yeah, precision damage, yes.
Precision damage.
Yes, it is the flank. Yep. Okay, so if I can hold it, you can almost feel the salsa pineapple.
Salsa on my balls.
Sneak attack a rat.
Put it in the box.
We're gonna have our own song on it.
There we
It's
are.
gonna be great.
As long as sauce upon my balls stays in.
Oh, absolutely.
That's where I draw the line.
So 17 hit.
Yes.
I was gonna say, if you said no, I'm like, touch attack.
Okay. No, it's definitely a touch.
What was their name again?
Corrosive touch.
Corrosive touch.
I think they started as steel and that's right. It started as steel and then it was. Yes.
Okay.
Don't leave your fork here.
That's true. Don't.
Put it in a box.
You leave your fork here, I will keep it until the day you come back.
How menacing.
22 points of damage.
Oh, it had 12 left. Holy cow! Alright, so you smear acid across its eyes and it just eats into its brain.
In just the right spot for the sneak attack.
Go for
Because each
your
one is
stomach.
like 11 and 11.
So we each did about a third of the damage to
Look,
them.
I got those grippers out.
My face.
Your grippers.
My face.
Your toes.
Because I'm.
Whereabouts in the Shire
on
you
fire.
come from?
Yes.
I'm on fucking fire and I need to go off somehow.
He's on fire.
It's from the shop.
Yes, I'm talking to someone.
Alright, so Jax, you manage to, the acid just splays across the creature's face, eats into its eyeballs and nose, and it's like, and it falls over and collapses.
Good, 'cause I wanna
this
get-
is the end of the diorite. I gotta start doing some erasing.
Raise some stuff.
Yeah. Did Brad run away?
No,
The ratchet.
the swarm's still there.
The ratchet.
Right, Ratchety Rats ran away.
Ratchety Rats, Ratchet and
Andy Brady.
Alright, good, Andy.
Hopefully the superior.
Yeah, they shouldn't be near dead by this point.
I was thinking. Can you move me on
Time out.
to the
Right.
form again?
I mean,
Is that a 5-foot step or is it a 10-foot step?
that's that you're standing on the corpse of.
Was the swarm summoned or are they just here?
They're just here.
What is it, a 5-foot?
So
They're not swarming.
Swarming. They're not trying to reach you, they're trying to get.
Swarming.
It's not a 5-foot step.
It's 10.
Yeah, it's 10.
No, that's not fine. It's
Yeah.
2 claws then.
Feel like a post-midnight Gen Con discussion. Bushaba? Bushabidima!
Excuse me, but you broke quiet hours.
Yeah. What's wrong with you assholes? Bushaba.
We're outside at 1 a.m, speaking in my normal quiet voice.
Whenever
I don't have
dog
a
gets
quiet.
found.
Big mommy.
They're like, is that hostile? Was he driving 11 miles an hour?
Wait, do they?
That
approach
fucking
you
dick.
When we were there, or was it
Who? What?
the people who run the place? Or
I think they should.
Year before that, okay, yeah.
Year before then.
Whenever dog got
Last year.
found,
Yeah,
I
we
was
didn't get any notes put on our door last year.
Did we get a note last year?
Not last year.
Not last
The year before we did.
Yeah.
God, I do wanna go back to Gen Con.
Every other year.
Really? Cool. We'll say 6 spots.
12 points of damage to this one.
I really wanna go because.
Okay,
What
Of
are you
the
doing?
games that like.
outings for Kevin
Yeah,
is the
slash
most
games.
expensive thing we have. How much are you paying?
12 points?
Yeah.
$60.
For 4 nights?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't move up.
Yeah,
It's
I mean, you're
insane.
splashing away.
It's-
and you're
I thought
you're
more
doing
than
it.
that.
It's hard.
What did I
It's
send
swirling.
you?
They're moving around, they're swirling around.
Yeah, it might be more than that because you had to rent
Great.
a camper and everything.
Well, yeah, no,
You got
no, what's that, what?
No, it is 1 night stay in a hotel
Oh, more than that, less than that.
for the 4 or 5.
Last
nights
time,
you can do.
so James and Heather aren't coming this year.
Okay, really?
They're not, because they're moving down here. So all their money is like, we're buying a house. They're looking at.
They're gonna be one of us.
Oh, yeah.
One of us.
Oh, yeah.
Go.
And being one of us was sort of like the deal seller, right? Because I told them, I'm like, look, you move down here, you've got Friday nights covered, you've got Thanksgiving covered, you've got Christmas covered. You know, you've got our whole crew is now part of it. You've got at least 3 different conventions that we've got going on. And they were like, we were thinking about going to Indiana, but this is why it's 10 times better. So they're thinking, right now, the last I heard from James was they are looking at my cousin. You met him. You met my cousin.
Yeah, that night is, that time is James.
She didn't go to China. So then maybe they haven't met my cousin.
Halfway through then I mentioned it. Yeah, you haven't been.
So,
I know. Did we?
Yeah.
yeah, last
We
year.
were there last year?
Yeah, they came the first night. My cousin's wife.
I mean, in our defense, the first night, we basically stayed inside because she was being eaten alive.
I
and
remember her dad's
we did not
friends.
have a good time.
no, those were my cousins.
No, Dad, some blonde woman.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
the only
your
one I
friend.
remember.
What's her name?
Jenny.
Jenny.
Yeah, she's the one that I remember.
No, it was different. So Heather and James.
Okay.
You guys may have missed.
You may have been this.
Anyway, they're moved down here and they're thinking April, May is when they're coming. So when they'll finally move in, because they're still locking down the house and that kind of stuff. But
Perfect timing for Nikon.
well, they're not gonna be, they're not going to Dagon. And they've already basically said we're not gonna go to
$208
Dagon.
I think, good job, but I think that includes.
Because they're looking at some like
Yeah.
a house and some land in
That's a
Edwardsville,
nice little.
that kind of thing. I'm like,
Edwardsville is expensive.
It's very
but
expensive.
I thought, well, she's got
they-
a great job.
They got a great job.
Yeah, and she's getting even
Oh,
better
right.
job. So she did take that MasterCard job.
Did she?
Yeah, and apparently they were like,
Yeah.
they were like, pardon us, we don't have enough doubloons here to actually give to you, so we're gonna have to go back to the bank and get more doubloons to get it in. And James is like, hey, James is a stay-at-home dad,
Yeah.
except for no kids. So he's like just a stay-at-home, I don't know what that is, but he's like, this is great.
Dog that, maybe?
Yeah, he's a dog. They
Well, I
have,
had a friend Laura Ryan, you know Laura Ryan.
Yeah.
yeah.
She had a saying, no husband of mine will have a wife that works.
So, well, one of the things.
Yeah.
So one of the things about.
She's not married.
Homemaker either.
No, she was not.
Well, so one of the things I wanted to
Yeah,
get James
no,
involved in
no.
is paint Rayford, because he's been writing
Absolutely.
adventures and games and shit. He paints miniatures all the time and that kind of stuff. I want to get him involved in our GCP stuff, so, but yeah, I mean, great people, and they're moving down here, they're gonna be on our crew.
Should we finish this combat
Yes.
and then just call it a night so
Yes.
we can continue
Yes.
talking?
No, we have
Yes.
several more,
No,
no.
encounters after this.
No.
Yes, we do, next time.
Next time. Cause there's I feel like
Finish
there's a
this
lot
up,
of things
finish
to
this
talk
up.
about.
Okay. Top of the order,
Elib.
dire rats are all dead.
They're dead. Elib.
There's
only a swarm left.
Yeah.
Quick before you get smaller than them. Cause your smaller is so insignificant.
Yeah, no shit.
Your smaller is just so tiny.
23 and 23 to
That's
attack.
what the
Those are
definition
all
of
beds.
smaller is.
That's probably gonna kill my swarm, which I hate to admit.
What's your minimum?
Woo!
You need 18.
Say what?
18 points of damage, that's how much the swarm has left.
Oh, yeah. I did it twice and I do plus 13 per hit, so.
So you remember that part in the very beginning of Lord of the Rings? Where Sauron comes out and he attacks the men and the elves?
Yeah.
And he's got the big mace and he's just like,
Oh, yeah.
that's basically what you're seeing.
I always thought of Elib that way.
Elib is like, and rats are like, yeah. So Elib, you cut through and you destroy the rest of these rats. And
That's legitimately how I've always viewed.
That's
how I've always viewed Elib.
Slaughtering them.
I've got one job.
And
Yeah.
you do it.
He does it, and he does it well.
you destroy those. And at that point, we fall out of initiative because there's no more, there are no more enemies left.
Need to find that ratch bastard.
So, right, also set her
Yeah.
on fire, please.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
I praise
Yeah.
the job
Yep.
that Elib, Grady, and Andy did.
You did great also.
What in the shit?
Druid. Took
Rude.
out the bitch.
And Ruin.
ruin.
I wanna stress this to them though, so that when you're writing the stories.
Oh,
Include them.
very smart.
Yeah,
I haven't begun writing.
He's playing 5D chess with your head right now.
I will break out my journal and I will begin to use Scrivener's.
Bishop to brain one.
You are the author, so you take a step back, you don't wanna be in the limelight.
We'll go over on the porch there, look at that on her body.
And point out who is in the limelight.
Or then just like light it on fire.
That's like a fire.
So as you do, you can see that there are pieces. Now, there's a lot of people that just have, so like on the arms and legs and some other things. so like-
Backpack as well, so you
Anything
can
that's
lower
like
your shoulder.
Carrying the two of us.
As the fire is.
Don't backpack, don't backpack.
Which is a dead body, but not to.
Oh, yeah, so you're in the front,
We
you're
tried
back,
that.
so I'm looking over your shoulder to give you pointers.
That's what I wanted to
On
say.
the note.
We're just talking to each other while Elib is looking over now.
Nesting dolls, you're gonna be in like a backpack and then he's in a harness on your back.
Everybody's been editing those that are doing this, yes. He's casting mage hands.
He's
they gotta do
dictating
yes.
for you. so
Oh,
that you can
yes,
write.
yes.
So you're
You
just
tell
like-
the story, so I write it down. This is gonna be chaos.
That pencil.
Right here.
It is here.
So we got, let's see, what I've got.
A harness of a harness. The Slayer.
It's dual harness.
What is like that?
Yeah.
I'm just wanna make sure I got it clear.
Got a
Clear
clear visual
visual.
on
As
that.
a DM, I need to have clarity.
Yeah, so when we come to some random leather merchant.
We want this.
Poor guy's like,
Wait,
I also need them to have like a
Maybe
giant
that could be
trench
great
coat
to know,
with a
man.
hat on top.
Hey, wait.
We need a giant trench coat with a little hat and a sky on top, so it's just like, we are here to purchase the
adult books.
Like that.
Never mind my deformed
Guy,
appearance.
I'm a hunchback.
I am the hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yeah, so look,
Don't mind
The hood makes
me.
that.
Yeah, the hood.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, that's me.
So this would cost you 50 gold back at that.
Okay, let's go. You're classifying it because I'm black, bro.
I
I don't have any money.
I'm just in.
I just want to get it, you know. So, as you guys are walking down the streets of Thrushmore, you see another very tall trench coat, guard person, and you can see that it's obviously 3 goblins.
Pay for it.
Stacked over there.
If you go do some-
And you walk by, they're just like.
So, so,
I have decided. It's funny you mentioned that because Beth pointed out earlier that I never choose the weight of my characters just because I never know what to put for them.
Why?
Yeah, I'm like,
There's a table in the book.
I know.
There is,
I just-
yeah.
I'm
You're
so
worried about like
Hold on,
pronunciation, it's all
Oh,
like.
that's what happened.
Yeah, hold on, I'm looking it up right now. Hold
I
on.
do
What
like
would be like 180?
BMI
No.
for someone at this height is usually what I do, and I
Right.
do.
Yeah, it'd be like.
Figure out what a normal BMI would be for like a muscular person.
No, hold on, 9
An
times
average-
5 is.
So what are you guys doing in this room? Any searching or anything like that? Anything you want to examine?
The
Yeah,
wizard
let's
bitch has anything.
Yeah, I'm checking her body, so
Okay. whoever's left of her guy burned her.
You know what? That's a great point. I will start to take shit off of her before he sets her on fire to make sure that she doesn't.
So the only thing that she has on her is a pouch full of little branches of shit and little stones and stuff like that. Almost like a fetish kind of pouch. It's large though. It has a bunch of stuff in there. So there's like moss and things like that. Does anybody have knowledge nature?
I believe I do.
Anybody who's knowledge nature, give me a roll.
Wait.
Okay, I do.
Oh wait, is that a
I
second?
lied.
Hold on, I have it.
Oh, I think that was a 1.
This is
Wait,
roll.
actually, if I take 10,
You can take time.
27.
27. Brady.
I do not have knowledge nature.
Okay.
if I take 10, then I have
Arcana, planes, and religion I have.
nature, but I don't.
Spades and tens, et cetera.
I intimidate the bag into telling me what it is.
Andy, as you go through some of these things, you're a little confused
Okay.
in that you imagine that you have a fairly big knowledge of
Conclusions.
religion. And as a dwarf,
Yeah.
you have knowledge of rocks and stuff like that. These,
I got right.
everything in this couch,
Mhm.
as far as you can tell, you can't identify.
Okay.
The plants, some of them look kind of like plants you're familiar with, but they're not.
Okay.
The moss is strange, the rocks are even stranger. In that they are, I mean, they're obviously sedimentary, igneous kind of things, but you can't identify the kinds of stone.
Would I be able to
And
ask someone
You're
to
very
like,
familiar with stone
okay.
kinds.
Could I have someone roll like a knowledge planes to see if it's of a different plane?
Sure.
Do you have that by any chance?
Oh, absolutely. That's my best skill. I was about to
Can you
ask,
check what
once
planes
she
are from?
explains
You do that?
that, can I try and roll planes to see if?
Yeah, I got knowledge.
Yeah, of
for it,
course.
so-
I drink.
Wait, can you both roll them? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that is significantly better.
I was gonna say, that's exactly what my character does. I'm an alchemist and I know things, yeah.
I drink and I don't want things.
Oh, I drink and I know
That's
things,
exactly,
sorry.
these are from somewhere else, not prime material stuff.
Oh,
I was going to say
You
because
can't
I
identify
know.
the plane, partially because the reason is that these particular stones and mosses, to your eyes, are probably from multiple different
I
planes.
mean, you know, the.
Okay, so she's carrying a fetish that is full of
For those old.
materials from other things.
Non-terrestrial
Talking
stuff.
about
You
something.
definitely can tell that
Yeah.
these are, both the stones and the plant material are not from the prime material plant. However,
Holiday, Hoopy, Woody.
yes,
Excuse me?
the plant material that you do find,
I had
at
to
least
say it
from this point of
distinctly,
view,
so
is
it's
probably
right.
available on several different planes.
Okay.
figured
Not
that.
the astral, but various
That's
planes
the way it
around.
just rolls off the tongue.
Not very specifically,
Okay.
not the astral, but other planes.
Astral
You guys
plane doesn't
are
have
so
any
smart.
natural.
Oh, that's right, it's just like a
Not
It's
literally.
space.
It's a big thing, yeah, it's what,
We are.
well, it's not,
Not
It's
space,
not-
but like it's.
Okay.
You don't have an intelligence
but
of 10.
there are some very
Yeah.
specific
Very smart.
things
Yeah.
that exist in the astral plane that don't exist everywhere else.
Right.
Almost everything else is brought
Oddly
in
enough, you live in I have the same.
over dozens of
I
times.
probably 10 was-
Right.
Right,
I
so,
count on
I
you
can
know,
also
talk
talk
about
about
things
my
like-
intelligence.
the Githyanki homeland is the dead
I
skull.
count on that
of
too.
Scott.
Are they with Yankee in second edition?
I really
Or in
count on
Pathfinder?
Constitution
Absolutely.
Dex.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought they
They're in my testing, so, I don't know.
Alright.
But yeah, so they have yeah, I mean, when you talk about
Yes.
creatures of the
That's
astral
that
plane, you get Yankee that gets their eye, mind flayers, that kind of stuff.
Kiss my ass.
I know they exist.
To get Yankees home world of Tunara is essentially, it's not a planet, it's a giant, and when I say giant, it's a giant skull, which historically is of some sort of dead god. Yeah,
Right. Elam,
yes,
his dexterity seems to be injured.
yes, he's taken 1 point of dexterity damage from winter.
Is
Wait, I'll witness later.
anyone in our group able to help with that?
With like a lesser
Well,
restoration.
Well, speaking on behalf of Dustwar, he chooses not to.
I know Dustwar, I know Dustwar, even if he chose to help, would be no help, because that's
Yeah,
how
that's
he
what
is.
feels.
Dustwar has, he's a conflicted guy. I mean,
That's what
don't
feels
like-
like he can run off in
My
another
league.
direction all by himself.
You didn't ask specifically at this time.
Right.
If a party member should be healed.
I will
Let's
always,
sort of forward.
I will always remember the moment.
It's a cleric who historically is not been that kind of cleric.
And for like an hour, we were all saying, we need healing, healing would be nice right now, healing would be so nice right now, and then he woke up and it was like, oh, no one's asking me
No
for
one
healing,
said
so I guess
anything.
I'll do this. We've been saying it for an hour. What do you mean?
But then speaking on behalf of clerics who are not that kind of cleric, it's understandable.
He is the king of clerics who are not that kind of cleric.
We love you, Doug.
Grady, do you have anything that currently, maybe you can study it tomorrow?
Yeah, I don't have anything that,
Anything currently that you can, okay. We do need to restore
That's
To a
Elam's,
lesser degree, yeah.
to a lesser degree, we need to restore Elam's dexterity.
I'm picking out what you're putting down.
Yeah.
I can heal minor
Is-
wounds, but I
is
can't
Grady?
exactly.
does not,
Huh?
does not.
No, is Grady picking up what we're putting down that
Oh, yeah.
in a lesser sort of way,
In a
we need to
non-
restore dexterity, okay.
consider just talking to him, or?
Huh?
Have you ever considered just talking?
I'm right here.
Can you get lesser restoration?
No.
Can you get it?
No.
I know you don't have it.
I have
Like,
You're a
It's-
cleric.
it's
so
a
it's-
third level
it's-
spell.
It's in the morning,
Okay,
I believe.
so if you would be so
Sorry,
kind
like,
as
I've
to
had
get
it with
lesser
goblin
restoration
bullshit.
tomorrow morning,
I can do that.
that would be helpful.
You are all a very.
Okay,
interesting
we've done.
I just
that.
wanted you to ask directly.
We did that now.
So what exactly was this?
Please,
deal?
we want you to please get lesser
I
restoration in the morning spells.
It's a.
And cast it on Elam.
Oh, we want that too.
Yes, yes, there are two parts.
It's
First
me,
it's a
it's
spell,
like
second you
Including
sign.
pizza in a box?
Yes.
I want it delivered to Elam.
On his
I'm not sure
God.
what that fucker's doing down here.
I can't hear.
It's also on that.
Sorry.
It's definitely not your fault, trust me.
And it's also on his cock, on his balls.
Oh, shit, I forget.
Okay, just want to make sure I got your orders
Is there
straight.
sauce?
On my balls.
Yeah, I'll get that next level.
So.
Sauce on your balls. You get that next level.
No,
Except my balls is the third level spell.
No, lesser
I don't know what-
restoration, I'll get that next level.
Okay, Brady has it
Yeah, yeah.
now.
Next level, I'm gonna study for the pizza in a box feed.
Comment's done.
Yeah.
We found a pouch with odd stones and twigs on
Yeah.
Winter's body.
I think all
Yeah.
of this is coming from a different plane of existence.
Yeah.
All the other combatants were rats that had nothing.
They all
Correct.
seemed completely.
We examined the body that was trying to be turned undead. Anything
Alright,
How
so,
about that body?
yeah.
so it's a body of a male, it's naked.
Naked?
And basically it has some sort of contraption attached to it.
It's
The contraption is
Where?
largely made of, two plates, one, and they're
it's out
about,
of the box.
and they're about 12 by 18. And one is below and one is above, they are screwed
Sounds like
into
a Saturday
the
Night Live
body.
shit.
Yeah.
And there is a machine of some sort that is sort of like sitting on the guy's shoulder, but it's attached by various kinds of like metallic wires and whatnot to the plates.
Does the man look familiar to everyone else?
No,
Okay.
Does he look familiar to you?
Does it look familiar to me?
you seen him before
At the
in town?
in town?
Hmm.
Like just like as a random guy, like off the
Yeah,
street?
just like maybe in a restaurant or a bar or something. You've never spoken to him or anything.
Just some random man.
Didn't approach him at the bar and.
So if I want to
"Hey,
write
partner,
Kathy
I think
Dick
you're really
Magic,
attractive."
Definitely. read
My
it.
partner and I, we saw you across the bar.
The-
We
So
really
then
liked
he-
your
on his
body.
body.
So the guy is dead.
The guy's dead, okay.
The thing radiates magic, and you take the moment to
Necrotic.
kind of do it,
Right.
it's definitely strong necromancy magic.
Okay.
Since our rogue is temporarily not available,
Sure.
I will attempt to disable the device.
Define disable.
Disable.
Are you removing it from the body?
Detaching it from the body.
Okay.
I'm disabled.
I'm disabled. Legs.
disabled.
Do I need to roll anything to do that?
Yes, you probably do.
A good dice
Do
roll.
I need to roll disable device?
Oh.
I would, yeah. I'm leg disabled.
Is it a?
Oh, that sounds horrible.
I'm gonna check for
Yes,
traps
yes,
first.
It's an excellent question.
I'm gonna check for traps first. Let me do
Okay.
that.
I'll get you a drink. How can I help you?
17 for traps.
I hope.
No traps. Well, that I need to detect.
Help,
I'm going to
help
disable
me,
it.
help you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I fucking love these games.
30.
30. Alright, so disabling it basically means you have to extract the
Ooh.
screws
Right.
from the thing. And so this thing is like, not only is, so you've got the pads underneath, so there's a guy. And he's got a
A dead
plate
guy.
underneath him, a dead guy,
Yeah.
and he's got a plate on the top.
So I take
There
the
are
4 screws out at the
screws.
top,
Yeah.
tip him up a little bit, take the 4 screws out of the bottom.
No
I thought I
problem.
took out the guy.
You're able to pull that off and
Throw those to the side.
you're throwing the screws to the side? Or the apparatus?
The apparatus to the side.
Okay, like, are you like, or are you like,
Okay,
it seems rather flimsy.
so I take the 4 screws out
Okay,
and I toss them, in the north, in that corner that way.
the screws.
The screws.
Can
Big
I?
screws.
And then I take the plate, and the plate has an attachment to it.
Well, it's attached to a
The wire?
wire to this, this machine of some
Okay,
sort.
Before you destroy it, or before you do anything with it, can
The
I?
screws also radiate magic.
Yeah, okay,
Can I do a knowledge engineering check to see if I can understand what this machine is?
Sure. Do you have knowledge in engineering?
I do. I'm a bard. I've got all of that shit.
I don't, should I roll it?
Yes.
No, I have no fucking clue.
Alright,
I
well,
rolled
other
it
than
as
these things being related to each other, you don't know.
And you still have no fucking clue.
I rolled a 1.
What do you
You
do?
really have no fucking clue.
I did not roll knowledge engineering and got.
Alright,
You couldn't even
so
put the
you
piece
throw
in the
the, you
box.
throw the screws in the corner.
This
The
looks like a pizza in a
screws
box.
Continue to radiate necromancy magic.
Okay,
But also the plates and the machine radiate necromancy magic as well. The
so
machine itself also radiates a little bit of transformation magic.
Ooh.
But,
I wanted to disable the top plate,
well, it's loose, you just pull
so
it
it's
off.
disconnect those.
Yeah, once you take the
from other
screws out, it's disconnected from the body. Now, the body has like 4 screws holes in it and 4 screw holes in the back.
Back.
So it would definitely is, but it's a dead body. It's giving no indication that it has any life.
That device didn't.
So I really don't wanna carry these screws and or plates and or apparatus with us.
Okay,
Overall, the entire thing, including screws, weighs probably 10 to 15 pounds. And it radiates a shit ton of magic.
Fake sheriff's name is what again?
Sorry?
Fake sheriff
Cecil.
Cecil. Do we wanna take this crap back to Cecil?
No.
Let's
The
do it
bathroom
then,
is
let's
way
do it then.
I don't,
Wait, we have to get the shitter boat.
can I,
I think we already got that.
Oh,
is there a way for me to disable it so it doesn't radiate magic anymore?
no.
The apparatus.
No, it's just, it's
It just does.
disattached
It's
from
what
the
it is.
body.
Can we break it so it doesn't radiate magic anymore?
Well, theoretically, yes. I mean, if you were to start like crushing it with something, I mean, you could
You
bust
look-
it. It doesn't radiate magic though. I mean, it's magic. You could take
Can I
magic.
cast read magic?
You haven't cast identifier in. That's
I kept it,
Hold on.
detect magic, so.
Can I
Oh, it
cast-
definitely
Yeah,
radiates
it is
magic.
magic, we know that.
Does read magic work the same as?
Not as I.
I would like
Do you
to.
have identify?
I do not. Wait.
Beth, do you have identify?
I mean, you know what? Now that you say that, let me
Is it a
fix
spell?
that.
It's a spell.
No.
I mean,
You could do a spellcraft.
I do not have identify.
I do
Alright,
think
yeah.
I have spellcraft.
Spellcraft is
Are
possible.
you, what do you, you're a magus.
No, I'm a bard.
I have spellcraft.
I spellcraft too.
I am a bard.
All right.
That is a 26.
Spellcraft?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a nat 20, 31
bitch.
spellcraft.
I had 28, so.
Oh, sure.
I'm a sorcerer. I do not have spellcraft.
All right. These three
It's all surprise
sort
sort
of cover them. Go over to this thing and begin casting spells and doing that thing.
I'm
Try and figure out. Yeah, what it does. What you have found here is something called confabulation plates.
Bless you.
Can we sell them?
Potentially.
I want to understand these things before.
Huh?
Can we get dinner on that?
Ooh, I wouldn't do that.
Let's put them on.
These are created.
You put a stick on it, it starts moving.
Okay.
Approximately 12 by 18. These two rectangular brass colored metal plates have rubber edges and screws at each corner that tighten the plates down like a clamp. In the center of the top plate is a fleshy tube that ends in a suction cup ringed with teeth.
Ooh.
Next to the base of the tube is a small winding key that powers the device and a toggle switch that selects the device's function. To use the
It's got
plates
ludicrous speed.
on a dead
Ludicrous.
To use the plates on a dead entity, the user must clamp the plates around the subject's body and attach the tube to the subject's bare skin.
Gross.
Then the user has to crank the winding key for 1 minute. Once this is complete, the user can ask the corpse 2 questions,
Oh,
and the response emitted from the device in a metallic buzzing tone is effectively identical to Speak with Dead.
I was
So
about to
it's
say.
Speak with
functional
Dead,
speak
yeah.
with Dead.
The mechanical version.
Interesting.
2 questions.
Can I ask it a question? Was that a
Well,
question?
Well, it's a machine,
Put it
so-
back on because Jack took it off.
Answer questions, yes.
no,
Was that one
Really?
of them? Yes.
No!
that was a great part of that.
Yeah,
It
well,
was.
I only asked multiple
Excellent.
times too.
I love that they ended. I love that they ended without asking the last.
The last question of the one guy.
It's just like, oh, shit.
Did you see it?
We all saw it
We talked
together.
about the
Oh, yeah,
D&D movie, right?
All saw it together.
Yeah, we saw it together.
With a group effort.
But
so field trip.
I remember.
memorable appearance.
I remember Bob screaming out in the middle of it. That would have happened in my game. Alright.
You think we're not playing your games?
Except they were not playing your game. This looks a lot of
useful when it comes to having my game.
nothing.
I can't wait for real and whoa.
Oh. Whoa.
Nothing good would come from wild shape.
There's so many good spells you just rip up and throw away in BDC.
Anything else in the crypt?
In the description, provides useful information.
Yeah.
Nope.
Well, and you wave that flag every time you cast that, you're like, provides useful information. You could have a 10-foot megaphone pointed right at Bob's face, and Bob's like, does it though?
I mean, real vote is very useful. If you're in the right
Is it though?
mindset.
Bob's getting
It's almost a given, really, but.
But yet you still play.
That's one of the biggest jokes, divination. Really?
Are you really talking to the guy? Nobody knows.
I have no idea why she would be trying to ask
Speak
this
with
guy.
that?
Yeah, this guy specifically, because he's just a random schmuck, right?
I mean, you don't
As
recognize.
far as I know, he seems like a normal guy. And she's
And
going to
the
impress.
corpse seems relatively new.
If we chop his head off and take it to the townsfolk,
Yes,
can they identify more what he might know?
totally. I think you should wave.
Sure that
I think you should wave heads in front of the cell phone
Would that
a
possibly
lot
upset-
more often.
I
You can take the justice.
am very, very certain.
There's our
that
option
would
right there. Let's take it
probably
to
not
justice.
be the best option when it comes to any of the options that we have before us.
You have not had enough meat.
I disagree.
It's a prop for Justice Day.
You know this guy?
Does anybody know this man that we've decapitated?
For easy carrying, we
We didn't kill him.
We didn't want to bring
We
you
did not
all to
kill
the
him.
basement of a place we should
He
not
was
be.
pre-dead before.
What do you
Don't
do?
worry, he was
don't
already
believe us.
dead when we cut off his head.
To decapitate him, he's like, Karen.
Have we
Yeah,
ever
That
lied?
is also
Yeah.
a good point. However, it might not be the best option for you all to be carrying around a corpse in town after, from everything that I've heard, you are on very thin ice.
Oh.
No, we're deputies.
Right. That does not mean
We've
a
never
damn
lied to them
thing.
that they know of.
That can be revoked in an instant if you're an inconvenience to the sheriff.
I have never lied to the townsfolk.
Yes, you have.
That they know of.
When?
Many, many times.
When?
That they
Pretty
know
much your
of.
entire life.
No, aside from that, when?
Like specific instances?
Yeah.
Yesterday, the day before.
What
Saying
exactly-
we had nothing to do with fire.
What
Pretty much every
exactly
day
did
this
you
month.
lie about?
I would contend that I was very careful not to lie, but obfuscate.
I feel like it's so alive.
I know what you're trying to say.
Obfuscate.
I was talking about, you've been lying to everybody pretty much constantly since you arrived in town.
No, that's
Oh,
since
I've
I got
never
back from the insane asylum.
What? Yes, you have. You've been lying to
That's
everybody.
insane.
Name one lie.
I don't know who you are.
I didn't remember them.
I don't know.
Huh?
Usually.
Did I remember them?
It doesn't matter.
Did I remember
You're
them?
a massive liar.
I
I promise I will not do anything that hurts this town.
I don't know if he ever made that promise.
I didn't leave that in between.
He might have done that one.
Yeah, I won't mind you been to me.
I'm only a kobold. I would never do such.
Good point.
I have never done anything
Everything
wrong.
since you got back across the river is a
You
litany of
have
lies.
said that one.
Wait. I have never done anything wrong. I believe that. And
That's
according
okay.
according
What are
to
you doing, the George Costanza thing?
according to George Costanza, if you believe it,
It's
it is
a
not a lie.
That is some bullshit.
Oh, that might be true.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Should-
You've told a couple of lies in town.
Like what?
Not in town. Only to the
Oh,
two.
specifically
The only
that-
lies I've ever told.
It's not. It's
It's
yours.
Thanks.
The only lies I have ever told
Okay.
since coming back from the insane asylum were the two guests in here when I said the mayor sent me.
You know,
You didn't say which mayor.
earlier in a
Trust
different
no
part of
man's
town,
liar.
there was a
Later on.
non-verbal lie where you went.
I don't even know what that's supposed to mean.
Tall, short.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I got it.
Which also was a lie. Yeah, you gonna bet your ass on this one?
Oh, no.
Or-
I like my ass.
I thought-
I would say it's a nice ass, but I can't actually see it.
Alright, is there anything you guys wanna do in here?
That's the only thing that radiated magic was that device.
No, it's not.
Well, good, I wanna find.
What else radiates magic?
Yeah.
Something in one of the sarcophagi down to the end of the thing.
Let's go there.
Yeah.
There's a
let's do
gentle
that.
magic radiation that's coming out of one of the coffins.
The more we detect, can we understand what type of magic it is?
Yes, probably.
We were really hoping that we did not
Yeah.
ask that question. Then
No, I wasn't prepared for it.
well, that's a shame. Like I said, a whole new world, Les. I wish I knew literally any of the other lyrics to that song. That's it.
Now you
No
know.
one can tell
This
us
is
now,
no.
or
Where to go?
Or say, we're only dreaming.
What they said. It's all coming. It's gonna be big.
Be
Different
yourself.
Classics.
I know for it.
So there's a very little, I mean, it's almost.
How long has that been there?
The whole time.
I've never seen him have the fork.
He
Wait.
left it at my mom's house at Christmas.
Christmas.
But today he's had it out the whole time.
Hey, I haven't been looking over at his station, alright? I have not noticed that he's had a fucking
This is
fork.
Jax's fork,
Oh.
his family fork.
What was Joy?
His family
Yes.
fork.
Yeah.
forked by his
Yeah.
grandmother.
We're holding your fork,
You
right?
know the whole.
Yeah, I know the whole story. That's why it's funny.
I know.
So what do we learn from the sarcophagus?
Oh, right. So one of the sarcophagi radiates a teeny bit of magic. It's coming through just barely, but it is
We rip it open.
an
You're ripping off the back.
evocation magic.
Oh, god damn it.
What kind of magic?
The other
Evocation.
sarcophagi don't radiate anything.
Can
We
check
open
for
up that
traps?
sarcophagi.
No, hold on. Let me check for traps first.
Yeah.
We check for traps.
No, it's not terrible. 22.
22, okay, hold on.
I feel like I need to watch a lead now.
Something you like to share with the group?
Yep, as soon as he says if there's a trap or not.
Great.
No trap.
I use my entire 6 strength and rip open the.
Well, there was a trap, but we didn't detect it.
Elib, let me assist you in opening the sarcophagi.
Let me guide you in your endeavor to open the sarcophagi. From my place on your back.
I assist Elib in opening the sarcophagi.
Jackson's always so helpful.
Isn't he just?
Well, I love the idea of him like jumping up to the loft.
Where's the room?
That's a new dance.
If your assist gives me +2, that's a 23 to open. On a strength check.
Oh, okay, well, let me see if I can get to +2. Nope.
21. strength check to open.
After all
Alright,
that.
so,
After all that, you can't get it up.
If I roll a 10 or higher, I insist. I did not.
would you roll a 6?
I rolled a 9 total.
So you see,
You want me to sing a song of never mind, it's not worth
you see Jax ropes up on the top of the thing, he's like, I can't make it move, what's going on?
I can lift up to 800 pounds.
Well, yeah, you come over, you have no problem. I mean,
I am on the top of the lid and she moves it.
right,
That's how helpful I
the sarcophagus
You're
says,
so
has a
helpful.
big plate on it that says Fasimir, Lowls, and a date that's about 250
Lowls.
300 yards. Yeah.
Hey, is there that wine in there?
Ooh,
Fascinating.
Yeah, the one that he's been looking
wait,
for.
No wine in it. It's a crypt.
It's a sweet wine.
There's no whining in the crypt.
Castle Oriole 4130.
Not in it.
Okay.
God.
What is in there is the incredibly desiccated skeleton of a man of pretty substantial height. Probably 6'3", 6'4". He's laid in his coffin like this. And with him,
Big boy.
he's obviously covered in armor, and there is a large sword on top of him, a long sword. That sword is what's radiating magic. As you look at it, it is glowing with a purplish light.
What is the name on this guy?
Fasimir Lowls.
Fasimir,
Mhm.
Lord Fasimir, I thank you graciously for this gift that you bestow upon us. May you rest forevermore.
Maybe right
And,
for
and I take the sword. What kind of sword is it?
Long sword.
Long sword. You don't want it.
Nope. Well, actually, I could use it, but I'm mostly
Depends
using
on
it
what
like.
it is.
I can use it, but.
When you pick it up, you feel in your brain that there is you could make this work. And when you're like, make it work. A light, purplish light radiates from it, illuminating the area. Which serves as the light spell out to 30 feet.
I can't use it, so.
It's a great sword for you.
It is a two-handed great
Probably
sword.
dragging it around behind,
It
it, like,
does.
this is really
It
heavy.
does 1d6 minus 2 damage.
Super useful in your hands.
So it's a longsword +2. With a light spell attached to it, 30-foot light spell.
The two people that aren't here can't really use it either. Can you use it?
I can use it, I'm probably not going to actively use it, but I can have it and have light going the entire time.
For the people who need light.
Yeah, like me.
I have a holy symbol with light, so I don't need it.
Is the light shedding from the blade or from the pommel or?
The blade.
The blade.
You got it.
Oh,
If something
first
happens
day
to
adventure
ruin
with
it,
you all, and I'm already getting magic items.
yeah, I was gonna say, if something happens to Ruid, like happened to many other companions that just give me the same vibe as him, you can pass on the next character.
Grady takes you aside
Sorry,
and
next
says,
companion.
you know, everybody we give magic items to.
How does that
Yeah.
mean?
You have this energy of I'm gonna die within the next couple days.
Well, traveling
Yeah.
this group, that may very well be the case.
Yeah, we've lost the handful of good
I
men.
really think that you all need to start caring about each other just a little bit more than you already do, because.
Yeah.
I'm offended that you think that I don't care about you.
How dare you? That's
What was the name of the man that just died?
Belmont.
I'm good, I'm
How'd you know that?
actually surprised. Because I received reports whenever I was at the
You spying on us?
Whispering Time. What?
You're spying on us?
Why would I be spying on you? How would I even spy on you? I've literally just learned about all of you in the past 24 hours.
Seems awfully
Well?
suspicious.
Shaking.
No, you look got it right the first time.
My tentacles now stroking my chin, just like, it's awfully suspicious.
Andy's got one of those bubble pipes.
Anything else you guys want to do with the crypt?
Nah.
We've checked magic,
Yeah.
and that's the only one.
Yeah, the two things we found.
All the names are same family.
Is anyone
Yeah,
else
I mean-
concerned about this lady just randomly deciding to try to kill you all?
I don't know if it's random.
Does anyone have any understanding why she would want to kill you all?
She was working with the bag lady.
What was the bag? Oh, that's right, I remember the bag lady. I was in one of the reports.
Can I
that was-
roll an intelligence check to see what else we
Where's it
should be
coming
checking here?
You mean the reports from the
Theoretically,
secret
sure.
society that lives in this?
You could roll anything you want.
It's a D20 plus my intelligence bonus.
I'm taking advantage of my height and dusting the corners of cobwebs.
Okay, just ripping it out of there.
Well, you
Roll a
all-
natural one.
No, that would be bad. I rolled a 3 plus 1. What does 4 tell me on my intelligence check?
We're going.
Pretty much found everything.
Pretty much done here, yeah.
We need to
Okay.
find the right answer.
I vote we leave.
Well, the doorway's right there.
We go back to the sheriff. Oh.
Wait, you're going back, wait, you go back outside,
Oh,
heading
we
home?
take, we, huh?
Oh, we don't, we saw
To
shit
the back,
to do
maybe
here.
not winter.
You
We saw shit to do here, man.
I mean, your deal with the constable was to kill the yellow witch. She was
Okay.
gonna,
Well,
she was gonna kill
We're
McGonagall.
gonna take Winter's head.
Well, it's not Winter's head anymore, it's just like a big mess octopusy looking thing.
Well, does it have a head of any type?
Yeah, it's got a head.
We take that.
Why don't we just leave it here for now, and then we can come back and take
I
her
just
head?
wanna separate it so that it doesn't like,
I mean, we've already set it on fire, it should probably burn away any possible generative.
Well, not the corpse, though.
Well, yeah, we burned the corpse, that's what I asked you to
he
do.
asked and
No.
splashed it.
Oh, yeah, it's splash, I asked you to
Splash.
set it on fire,
Right, well, yeah,
so it should be fine in terms of recouping.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's not gonna grow back.
Yeah, it's not going back anytime soon.
So we're leaving here?
Yeah, we definitely live in the room,
Crypt.
the crypts especially.
We're leaving.
Okay.
Unless you got something else you'd like to do.
Nope, we're good. And we're done for the night.
You wanna stop here?
We're good. It's.
And we have the bottom.
We have
so
There's so many other interactions.
What?
Interaction. Okay, so you guys are heading out in the hallway. You guys are heading down in the hallway. The rest of the.
Grab a whole bunch of photos.
Okay, so is there a plethora of things we could have done here that we didn't do? We're not doing them now, we've already decided.
Or at the very least, we can come back and.
Less. Less?
What?
Is there a plethora of things we could have done that we did not do?
No.
Are there some things we could have done that we did not do?
Oh, maybe.
I think one of the things that we could have done is try to apply that device to the woman, but at the same time, she's regenerating.